Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday. It's the end of the week, and that of course means we're tuning in once again to some more good old Warframe. Hello, one and all. Hello there, Gorilla. Jumping in with the hydrate today. All right, Gorilla. Ah. Cheers on that there. Hello there, Vlad. Hello there, Raynuva. Hello there, Squirbo. Hello, Carter Cop. Hello, Ladybug. And hello, Esprit as well. How are we all doing today? Hello, He-Hook. Hello, Born. Hello, Zom. Hello, Sorainen. How's everyone doing? Raynuva saying, working on claiming a free flight in New Vegas because of Prime Gaming. Well, that's one way to plug it. Alright, Raynuva. That's definitely one way to plug it. Sure. Oh, Korokop's on to you now, Gorilla. Korokop is on to you. They're not happy with that. You beat them to the punch. You beat them to the hydrate. They're not having any of it. I don't care either way. I get to hydrate, you know. Yep. I get to hydrate either which way. Works for me. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you've had a good weekend where you are around the world. And for those of you that have their weekend not really quite over just yet, well, there we go. Enjoy what is remaining of it. Esprit, cheers as well. Appreciate it. Korokop enjoying a glass of rum. Yeah, fair. Thanksgiving was lovely. Good to hear. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving whatsoever here in the UK for hopefully obvious reasons. But, yeah, to us it's literally just another day of the week. We don't notice it. Black Friday happens, but mostly that's just retailers trying to find every which way to sell more stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I saw the Thanksgiving spread. It's just not a day here. That's all. It's just not a day. Ilk saying doing okay. Just helping friend get his first couple tenet weapons. Ooh, that can definitely be a bit of a challenge for a new player. Yeah, that can definitely be a bit of a challenge. Anyway, as Korokop is reminding me here, a smart one wants to join. Yep, we want to get on with today's sortie, and after that chat, as the stream title would suggest, I have an idea about going through some of these few bits and pieces I've left to do, because you see I've got 602 out of 680. There's just a few things left down here which I haven't actually leveled up, and so I want to get onto that. I know there's loads of Kuvra weapons and whatnot, and apparently the compressor and Keratonos, which I need to max out as well. So we can work on getting some farms, getting some affinity farming done, all that kind of good stuff. Get that little bit closer to the end game of end games, which is max mastery, I suppose. I won't ever actually get there, but you know. But before we go diving in on that, as Korokop and Cephalon Rage already know happens at the start of every stream, we're going to get cracking on with today's sortie. Now today is a disruption with enemy elemental enhancement toxin. Definitely build for that, Korokop. I know you will die otherwise. Spy with shotgun only, interesting. And then an assassination on Venus with the X-Men Stronghold. Being an assassination, the X-Men Stronghold doesn't actually really matter. But the rest of this is certainly a little bit interesting, isn't it? Certainly a little bit interesting here today. Also Korokop with the hydrate after all the others have gone through now. Cheers. Esprit saying he can breathe. Well, fair do, Esprit, fair do. Absolutely nothing to do with claiming first before the stream starts, right? No, surely not. Surely not. Stealth mission with a shotgun. Well, fun fact, whilst it is taking me a while to put together, I'll be honest, I've been delayed mostly due to mental reasons, but suffice to say, I am putting together the stealth video. It is close to done, and it does involve a section about shotguns. Specifically, the Archiplasmor. The Archiplasmor in a stealth video, and I'm not calling it out as a bad weapon either. So that could be a little bit interesting. Shotguns and stealth do actually go together in Warframe. Go figure. It's just a thing. Oh, I've got another message. 30 seconds to extraction. Okay. That gives you enough time to pick out what I'm going to be using. So, we've got the disruption. So, I'd like something with a little bit of tank. Lavos, definitely a little bit of tank. So that'll be just fine. Because it's disruption. A Felox sounds like a good idea for just causing a lot of harm as well. Actually, do I want Lavos then? No, actually I want Revenant. Now I think about it, I want Revenant. I got Latum as well because I'm just double dipping on that, I guess. And Glaven Zeneric, that should just all be fine. Let's not have Huin. Huin is not the right choice. Third Glass Carrier is. Yeah. Arc with multi shot as a wall of death. That's not where I'm going with the stealth thing, but well, you'll see. You'll see. Like I was saying, if I don't die, who's going to replace me on that front then? Well, I'll probably get one shot by a domestic drone, you know. That's what the fuck is that? Those are some vibrant colors. Yeah. Okay, cool. That just swings into view like that's normal. Okay. It's a toy spaceship. It's certainly a something, isn't it? Yeah, you wouldn't miss that one landing. Wow. Yeah, we're going to a disruption mission, and there's the clown car. Okay then, cool. Let's keep going before I start roasting the ever-loving hell out of that one. Oh dear. Ray, it compensates. I do appreciate your Infinity support right now, but honestly, it is extremely generous of you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much on that. Alright, so we're heading on into a toxin and disruption, which being against the corpus, I wonder if you use radiation procs, will they easily kill each other because of the toxin, or it'd probably still just suck, wouldn't it? It'd probably still just suck because enemy damage is pretty bad against other enemies.
Trick is, you've got to wait to open. Something happens to the conjure before you can pull the goods.
I mean, if I still used Enthrall on this build, I could try it that way, but no, I wanted to keep the spinny disco lasers. So I don't have Enthrall to verify with right now.
So we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular fault.
Damn, nothing left but a helmet. Yo! Adamalik, thank you very much for the 201 bits. As Ergo Glass had to say there, you have excellent taste. Thank you very, very much to Adamalik, I appreciate that. Also, by the way, yes, I changed the alerts for tips and bits on the channel, so there you are. They have a few randomized options that pop up now. One of which is Ergo Blast. Was it Abatha? That was not Abatha, no, Ergo Blast. Abatha sounds nothing like that. You couldn't hear it clearly? Fair enough. But yeah, no, that was definitely not Abatha. But, I mean, if enough people here actually recognize StarCraft, I might include lines like that. We used to have the Team Fortress 2 ones. I probably still have the Team Fortress 2 soundbite here or there somewhere. But it turns out that most people don't get the reference. Despite it being the origin of my namesake, most people don't get the reference. Out of the Chris... No. Esprit, no. What? Abatha, Engineer of the Zerg. I'm assuming that the red key is this way. Yes, it is.
Demo unit's on its way.
Abatha impression when? I should do impressions of anything at the best of times. An Abatha impression, I don't see how I can pull that off, to be honest with you. Oh wow, that thing just got melted. I'm like saying, can finally use Patreon again after not being able to use my account since the first week after picking Patreon. What? What happened? How come you couldn't access it? What? How come I had nothing of this? That bug not get in my way, thank you. Energy drain. Ah, that is actually the worst thing. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, finding that one straight away. Energy drain is the Ken killer. Is it this way? Oh, they killed it. Okay, cool. Woo.
We just got here.
There should be a dev stream today? No, it's tomorrow. Unless you're in New Zealand, then still tomorrow, actually. It's 24 hours from now. Zombie Goblin saying, good afternoon, Engineer. Big fan. Quick question. Do you know anything about the very small room on the Zeraman tile that has the 4 interactable consoles? Yes, I do, actually. Very small. I think you've got the thin orange panels. Standard room for talking. You got the thin orange panels around in a square shape, or 4 sides. What you want to do is you do what they do is they turn on and off both their panel and the panels adjacent, but not the one opposite. So when you come in, you'll have, I think, the front and the back lit, but the sides off. If you do the right side, then the left side, it turns them all on, job done. That's how you do it. Basically, just find whichever panel you need to press so that you make it where the ones all turn on, because it activates all but the one on the opposite side. I think I've described that really roundaboutly, but I hope it gets you there. Also, I'm holding on to a key. This one. And like I say, someone got in, changed my password, almost everything they could. To my luck, everything that used money has a different password. Huh. I wonder if that explains why I found some of my stuff on a pirate website. That came up in my my content warnings. I wonder if that explains it.
Demo units looking to depart this small core and take you with it. Keep it clear.
Anyone know when Nora's coming back? Usually whenever night waves are disabled, they're only disabled for about a week or 2. But I don't know if we've been given the exact time. I'm not too sure on that one. Today's the day that ends in ISO EDM. I'll pop that on for you after this mission. Which, by the way, is just finished. Oh, it should come with Lewis Spray, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, at least you've managed to get your stuff sorted out, Adam Malik. That is definitely a good thing.
Check, ejecting.
Alright, wait. Oh, there we are. I was about to say who we're waiting on, but no, we're actually fine. I'll actually be able to watch the dev stream. I know! On a Monday, not a Friday. It's brilliant. I'll actually be able to catch the details live. Although I normally just catch the replays anyway. Alright. Let's see to Addy's request of switching over to some EDM for a little bit. Let's get that playlist up and running. There we go. Karagop with the exactly 3000% accuracy. That's impressive. That is impressive. There's obviously Strove for doing work there, but it's mostly the fact that it's exactly 3000. I told him not to die, and this is what he achieves when he doesn't die. We always knew you had it in you there. We always knew you had it in you. Alright, on to the next one. We're on to a spy mission. I'm going to bring a Wukong. And of course I got the Felox, because Felox is a shotgun. It's almost as if this was a slightly planned loadout. Karagop does not meet this requirement. Karagop! I know you just had some impressive accuracy, but we're going to need something that's not the Flux Rifle. Just something slightly different. Vlad say, heard the Zariman weapons are good. Should I prioritize any? There's nothing really you need to prioritize. Because firstly, you need to go through them in order of ranking up. And secondly, there's also the scaling cost of actually building them. So really, just grab them as you can grab them. I think the first one you can grab is the Latum, isn't it? I think the Latum is the first one you can grab. And if that's the case, then, well, there you are, you're set. The Latum is amazing. What's going on here? But yeah, just grab them all. About the most underwhelming of them is probably the Praedos, because it's not that much of an upgrade compared to the Cronin Prime, but it's still good. This disagrees with me? Disagrees with me how? It says Rifle Riven mod. Switch to a shotgun or get out of my squad. Seriously, bro. We need to go on with the mission. The rum get ya? Mate, if you've had a bit too much to drink, maybe you shouldn't be doing a sortie, you know? Yeah, hopefully so, Renuva. Hopefully so. Tomorrow we should I would like to say should get some good information, but we'll see. We'll see what they're going to show us. Yeah, for general use, the Latum is pretty much the most powerful overall. The Inodem is a very strong dagger. The Praedos, a very strong Septomphus. The Felarx is an Archon killer, and by extension also a Lich and Sister killer, and Demolitioner killer. Sure, you can do the same with the Latum too, but the Felarx can manage those even more impressively. And the Fenmore is single target done right. It has power behind it, which is surprising for single target weaponry. So all of them are genuinely good in their own right. They all have their place. Why can't I assassinate him? Nope. Oh, I forgot there was a camera right there. Oh, for crying out loud. I hate it when it's sometimes designed with just the barriers in all the places you don't expect. Come on. All I wanted to do was assassinate that guy. That's all I wanted to do. But no, the game was like, nope, nope, can't assassinate this one. He's in a staggered state from Wukong's Cloud Walker. But nope, can't assassinate. God damn it. All I wanted to do is just get one stealth finisher, but the game's gotta be like that today. Actually, it's been like that all week. It's part of what slowed down doing the whole stealth video, is the game just doesn't want to cooperate. It really doesn't want to cooperate. Staggered finishes can be done from front and behind Renuva. I know because I've done them. It's just sometimes some units don't cooperate. This ability is also a very finicky one, but it's mostly that sometimes units just decide not to cooperate. It's supposed to open them up to finishers, and when open to finishers, front and back both apply. Believe me, a lot of checking on this stuff. Hey, at least it did a nice amount of damage. It's only shotgun? Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it, Chocodika. You're absolutely right. Why can't I do a shotgun finisher then? Fucking it. Okay, that one's on me, but at the same time. Bruh. Yeah, whatever. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Kick out the knee and blap the neck. Yeah, I mean, weapon finishers could absolutely be a thing, or stealth bonuses for weapons could be a thing. By the way, neither exist. Primaries and secondaries get absolutely no bonus from stealth other than, hey, they didn't see you. That's a thing. Shotgun finisher. Yeah! Shotgun finishers are a thing. They are absolutely a thing. It's just the game doesn't remember that. Anyway, let's go, let's just wrap this one up. Let's get the prediction up and running. Let's go wrap this one up, shall we? Alright guys, prediction is up. What reward do you think we're going to get from today's sortie? Is it going to be a legendary core, or is it going to be one of the other less interesting rewards? Click the blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window there, make your prediction. You can gamble with as many or as few channel points as you want, those lovely little spanners, unless you're in a country where gambling is so heavily regulated that Twitch just kind of shit itself. In which case, oof. Oof. Let's go!
To exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most
Gonna head our way all the way over to our assassination target and just make their life a living hell. And their death a living hell. What up? Well, so much for those two. Sentinel's just like, nope, I'm the only robot here. Excited for dev stream tomorrow? Fair, fair. Yeah, I get there'll be a lot of animations to make gun finishes proper. It's a thing. Just like how we can just take out the leg in 2 shots, and I didn't even use the Zartis Whisper ability. Wait. Wait, hang on. Huh? Huh? What? Trivial threat detected. Yeah, Jackal, it's you. What is this? Can't interact with it. Oh, come on. This has been my entire week with this game. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. We'll wait to see if the silence running out allows it to work. Silence has ended. Yeah. You guys abort mission, then I'll abort, so I don't give you host migration. I think Cephalon Rage trying to say restart. Pop out, Carcop. Thank you. Does silence really do that, or was that just the game decided to not work today? Because this whole week, honestly, I've been trying to get things to work and they just keep on trying to do me in. We've had railjack issues, we've had enemy load issues, we've had stealth issues, recording issues, mission type issues. Ugh. It's been a rough one this week. It genuinely has been a rough one. And that really is just the cherry on top. That right there is just the cherry on top. Alright. Let's try that again. Whoever was using silence, please use it again. I want to see if it happens consistently. So whoever was using silence, please do that again. If you think it was silence, let's try it out. Because, hey, if we find out that the Jackal actually breaks due to silence, we can pass that along to D and be like, yo, your game broke. Sorry, Matfitz, I can't help out on anything to do with accounts being suspended. Wish you all the best on getting your account sorted out. I can do absolutely nothing about that.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security.
Alright then, let's pop our way all the way over. Again. Once again, my carrier says, nope, no other robots allowed. And we'll see what happens this time. Silence was cast kind of during the cutscene. Well, we'll see what happens. Try and recreate it. We'll see what happens. Alright, it's definitely silenced. And it's continued this time. So whatever happened, that was a one-off. Because I saw the silence effect on it. Sabby sabby. Apparently Naris is next in line for early work. Fair enough. Don't know where that's been caught along the line, but sure. If that's the case, then that's the case. I would like to see Hydroid addressed first, but okay. Where is this dash wire? I can't freaking see it. How is your dash wire invisible to me? Don't know right now, but we really couldn't guess about being able to see the code that DE uses. There it is. God, that thing was nearly invisible. Chocodika? Not sure what you're referencing there. Ah, someone else got the stab. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. I was pressing it and it wasn't giving me it, so I thought someone else did have it. Or not. Where is that dash wire? It's so hard to see. There we go. Karkov just jumping over it. That's fair. Look at the sandboy go. And it's dead. Chocodiko, I don't have an exalted weapon though. Kind of hard for me to equip the Iron Staff when I take off the Iron Staff ability. I've got Zarta's Whisper there. Ta-da! Mission successful. And let's see, what do we get this time? We got for our efforts, and a NASA sculpture, of course we did. Of course we did. Mr. Badman, 1 of 6 there, gambling on NASA sculpture with a 2,400 spanner gamble. You're absolutely right, my dude. You're absolutely right. You're getting back 4 times that amount right there. Enjoy your channel points as I enjoy yet another sculpture for the pile. As I've said, I wonder if the reason Hydroid is low on the rework list is they have no idea what to do with him. In Grendel, for example, is a lot easier to make both good and fun. Maybe. It might be that they like the idea of a Hydroid Necromech ult, and they're holding back on that until they can figure out the technology. It could be that they feel that Hydroid isn't actually in need of any work. If that's the case, then I seriously wonder about their balance team. Who knows? Hydroid won't make money, could be that as well. Suppose Grendel Prime isn't exactly that far in the future.
Tap.
Thank you, Snake Raider. Appreciate it. I don't know. I mean, Hydroid has an amazing look, so he could make them some money, but that's on them. That's on them. Why? Why? For the glory of the man in the wall, that's why. Shut down your spine. Yeah, those of you using headphones really do get that one even harder, right? Headphone users really get to enjoy that one. Vlad saying, opinion on the effectiveness of long, endless missions. Sorry, opinion on the effectiveness of long, endless missions. How do you mean effectiveness? Like, huh? Do you mean the ability to gain affinity, the ability to gain rewards from rotations, the ability to say, hey look, I fought level X, whatever? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. And we could be guessing entirely at that one. That's just not really an effectiveness I can just give you overall. It's not like I can rate effectiveness submissions out of 10. But I'd say in the sense that, are they an efficient way to farm or just for flexing? Oh, they're just for flexing, 100%. Absolutely, they are just for flexing. The only exceptions to that, and I really do mean the only exceptions to that, are arbitrations and disruption. The reason those two are separate is because they have a different reward scheme. Carl Cup, thank you very much for gifting out a sub there to Snake Raider. Really do appreciate that, my dude. Thank you. Oh. You're a ledge. But yeah, when it comes to arbitrations and disruption, their reward rotation isn't a rotation. It actually reaches up to C tier and then just keeps there. So long as you do everything right. It just keeps on going at that level. So for them, doing an endless mission is actually more beneficial to you so long as you can keep up with the mission, because you keep getting the C reward, which is supposed to be the better reward. You don't have to keep going through the A's and B's. Whereas if you do a short run, then you'll either get more A's and B's than the C's you wanted, or you might not even get to the C reward if you don't go long enough. In terms of the XP from Affinity, Endless Missions mostly do not give out a lot. Your best examples are Defense on something like Hydron, which is where a lot of people will farm, but it's low tier compared to, or lower tier I should say, compared to things like Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Hydron is just objectively worse, and likewise in Survival, it's just not really all that impressive in that side. With regards to resources, that's the other reason for doing long runs potentially. It does allow you to set up a location and just farm the ever-loving hell out of that location, so you don't cycle through. There, an endless run is beneficial in a sort. However, if you're at the part of the game where you can run 30-minute, 60-minute, 120-minute endurance runs, you're probably not that short on resources. Sure, you can get a friend to carry you when you're a low-level player, but low-level players that need the resources are not in a position where they can really run these missions for a very long amount of time. So, generally speaking with those, it comes down to just leaving when they've got the resources, or leaving when they can no longer reasonably handle the mission to get the resources. Especially as Xmas units start spawning, they can mess you up quickly if you haven't got the ability to handle them. Which then brings me on to my final bit of efficiency available for endless missions, and that is Xmas units. Xmas units spawn more frequently as you go longer in a mission, and so if you are trying to farm Xmas units, like if you're trying to farm Riven Slivers, then yeah, there is where it becomes beneficial to stay on as long as possible, because you get the higher spawns. So endless missions aren't without a purpose beyond the normal rotation rewards, but that's really limited stuff. Most of the time with endless missions, if you're sticking out, you're mostly just there for the challenge, there to not have to go through loading screens, like with Excavation. But the missions are just the same repeat until the level reaches a point where you can't treat it like all the other lower levels, and then it changes your reward output. So, look at the reason you're trying to do a mission, really. Look at the reason you're trying to do a mission. One thing I've noticed is that for newer players especially though, you do want to take some time to do some rotation C reward stuff here or there, say for on defense missions, on survival missions, because there are some bits which are given out there which you need as a newer player, but to established players, you've already got it, you don't need it. A core example of that I can give you is, I believe, the odd continuity. Let me just Google this real quickly. Just bring up the wiki page, and let me switch over my view so you can see the wiki page. Flashbang in 3, 2, 1, flashbang. Okay, slightly off on the flashbang, but close enough. The continuity here, for example, it is dropped from tier 1 and 3 defense, both on rotation C, or from a few enemies exceedingly rarely. Average per roll attempt is no. Just no. General Sargus Rook will give you it 1% of the time, so basically no. So for new players who are looking to get hold of continuity because they want that 30% duration, then yeah, tier 1 defense, tier 3 defense, you need to go to rotation C. And on tier 1 it's actually a much higher chance, so that's the place to do it. But once you've got those kinds of rewards that you get from late stage defenses, you just need to very carefully look at the reason you're still farming there, because it's just continuity from that. Master Thief, you don't need to stick around for. Metal Auger, you don't need to stick around for. There are better options than both of those mods to put onto your stuff. Ravage is nice to pick up. Both of these do have much stronger primes once you can afford them. Again, newer players can't do that. I don't know if Ravage has other sources. Although, of note, both Ravage and Continuity are transmutable. Yeah, Ravage has a couple other sources, including a B on Dark Sector Defense. And wow, that's a lot of different enemies that can drop that one. Although I'm noticing that's a lot of Terra and Vapos. So yeah. Most of the time, you can just skip out on doing endurance missions, in terms of an endurance approach, because they just don't give you much, aside from, hey, I guess you're not going through a loading screen. That's pretty much it. Zom, cheers. Yeah, Korokop. Doing spy missions as well. Doing all 3 vaults and spy missions is a good idea. Again, check your drop tables. Usually those drop tables are split into tier 1, 2, and 3. Or early star chart, middle star chart, and late star chart. So it's always good to check out those. Or otherwise, as I say, if you get a hold of the index, get to the point you can solo the index, boom, you now have access to transmutation. And with transmutation, for example, you grab a whole bunch of gold mods from Railjack, very easy to do at a higher tier there, or just a whole bunch of mods generally. You'll have spares going around. One quick transmute, and there you go, you just got something new. As soon as you can start soloing the index, get yourself in an easy source of credits, transmutation is a valid way of getting hold of mods, and that rules out a lot of those longer farms for an 8% drop rate. Because who wants to go through a drop rate, or a farm, about as bad as the Ash farm, just to get yourself, or the old Ash farm, just to try and get yourself a continuity mod. That's it. Any tips for quickly dealing with high armor targets in Steel Path? Remove their armor. Remove their armor is a very, very good one right there. Bam. Now the armor is not a problem. Otherwise, bypassing the armor with slash procs is a good idea, or using damage which is bonus against that armor. So ferrite use corrosive, alloy use radiation. All three of those methods will get you through their armor. I'm just going to do this again because I can. Okay. Most of the time it will suck. That's why you need a good credit income. Just a single transmutation is most likely not going to give you anything. You need, I would say, about 1 million credits before you can expect to see something worthwhile from transmutation. Cosmic Archon saying, I'm having a problem with the ribbon challenges with mods. Are they better solo or with group to complete? I mean, it entirely depends upon the ribbon challenge. Entirely depends on it. I don't think I have any ribbons left. Don't know what I mean there. No, I don't. It all comes down to what your challenge is and what the requirements are on that ribbon, because sometimes they do say solo only. Obviously, that's got to be solo. Just what kind of challenge you're looking at. A lot of the time, a ribbon requires you to do things in a way which is going to be slowing you down, so then solo will be a better choice, because otherwise, other players are just going to go storm the mission, and now you're not going to get the challenge done. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to need to have a look as to what I need to get a hold of. Let's see, what have I not done so far? Now, we're going to skip out on the primes because we know the primes are prom. It's a prime, Arum Spinosa. Okay, if I recall correctly, that is a nightmare of a thing to farm. Is the index the best place to farm credits? Until you've got access to the Profit Taker and can comfortably do that, yes. Index is right the way up there for credit income. Below that would be Railjack missions, but for those, again, you need to be well established. Index will come sooner. Railjack asks even more from you and gives broader rewards, which includes credits, but Index is your credit thing. And then you got Profit Taker once you got that unlocked, but that is well down the line compared to Index. Well down the line. I already say I can trade parts since I'm doing a ton of those. I mean, let's see. Arum Spinosa, what do we actually need to go through to get that? Let me check that first before I start going, oh, let's just trade the parts, you know? Let's see what we need to do on that. Arum Spinosa Warframe. Apparently I've clicked this link before now, which does not bode well. If I've clicked the link and looked into it and then not done it, oh dear. Acquisition from Arcana Isolation Vault Bounties. A, B, and C, A, B, and C, A, B, and C. This is a nightmare to frickin' read. Jesus, okay. Bounty drop tables are always a pain. So, yeah, can be acquired from Tier 2, Isolation Vault Bounties, Normal, and Arcana. Okay. Normal and Arcana. And how bad does that actually look in the drop tables? The Guard is... This is stage 2 and 3. That's just saying the bounty. And then final stage. Oh god, this is all over the place. And the rivet. Just the bounty. And then final stage. Not a lot. Yikes, that's not looking great, is it? That is not looking great. What are the prices on these then? Amspanos is set. Well, that confirms it, yeah. That confirms it. When people are selling the... Jesus. Wait, don't you need 2 of those? Oh, good God. Wow, that is overpriced then. Because if the set is going for 115, but one of those parts is going for 80, that doesn't add up. Yikes, that is expensive. I'm saying I only have the rivet and 2 blueprints. Oh, good God. Oh, good God, that is not great. That is not great right there, chat. Alright, well, you know what? This is endgame. Let's slam it. Let's slam it home. That's what we're going to do then. We're going to use the full power of streamer luck to try and get those as quickly as possible. It's probably not going to work. But that's the fun of it. We're going to try. We're going to try. Just checking, Cephalon Rage, Eliu, Korokop. Do you have the Aram Spinosa parts? Do you already have these? I'm just going to check your accounts whilst you decide to answer on that. That is a no on Korokop. I'd be surprised if they do. That is a no on Eliu. And that is a no on Cephalon Range. Well, there we go. What's a good price range to sell ribbons? Anywhere between 1 platinum and 20,000 platinum. If that sounds like a facetious answer, it's like asking what's a good price for art. Seriously, ribbons are exceedingly varied in both the stats they offer and what weapons they're for, and how valuable it is depends on that entire lot. It really does depend on the entire lot. If I just pop into here though, if I scroll down, Aram Spinosa, look at that, I've already got some of the pieces needed for it. I've got all the stuff that you can farm on a good day, and none of the stuff you can farm on a bad day. Excellent. This could be painful. This could be painful. Blaine said, reminds me I still need to farm Vice Essence to get Grendel, dreading these no mods missions. Well, a couple tips on that, Blaine. Firstly, get some friends, because you only need one person to have the locator key to start the mission, so you can have 1 key, and a friend another key, and another friend another key. It's now 1/3 less effort for you to get all the keys together. Secondly on that, bring the friends into the mission. It's going to be a lot easier to do when you are all together. I would say that Protea is probably one of the very strongest frames for that mission, or for that series of missions, because she can regenerate energy, regenerate shields, regenerate health, and she has some wicked powerful turrets that scale up in damage just by shooting. So she's very good at holding down locations with no mods. One of the better choices overall, I'd say. Is arbitration still the best way to farm Endo? Vlad, I've got something amazing for you. I've got something very amazing for you there, Vlad. Look at that. It's a video on exactly how to farm Endo. I got you covered, my dude. Already got you covered. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hang on. FK say, invite please if ever there's a place. Ooh, that's a tough one, because we've already got 3 people in squad gear who already don't have the Aram Spinosa, but they have just joined us on the sortie. So, do we bring in F-King at the cost of one of those people's spots, or do we tell them to wait? How do we do that fairly, chat? How do we do that fairly? Because F-King is a VIP here. F-King is a VIP on the channel. That's got to stand for something. I might be seeing 3 glyphs here, but F-King, you're a VIP. So, coin flip. I think we can do better than a coin flip. We can put it to a vote. That way, you guys are at fault if anyone is upset, not me. So, who do we leave behind? Do we leave behind Korokop, the Ever-Dying? Do we leave behind Cephalon Rage, the Gorilla? Do we leave behind Eliu, the Unpronounced X? Or do we leave behind F-King, the Late? I'm going to give you guys a minute on that. Yeah, I didn't know where to go with that, Gorilla, I'll be honest. But But I'm going to give you guys that poll there. Who do we leave behind? Is it Korokop? Is it Cephalon Rage? Is it Elliot or F King? Who are we leaving behind? Mondog saying I'm staying out of this one. It's an anonymous vote. I don't know who does it. You don't know who does it. Korokop will say I'll unhydrate all of you if you vote me out. So there's some rage there. I'm seeing some rage already, chat. This is interesting. Do Gal systems exist, or is it just a myth? I got an entire set of Gals the other day in one mission. Didn't even need it, so yeah, they exist. Anyone who votes Korokop gets shot. Wow. Rude. It looks like there's a tight race between Korokop and F King now. Very tight race between them. Got a few more seconds on that vote there. It's a tie. A tie between Korokop and F King. Well, F King said they can wait, whereas Korokop threatened pain on people. So, F King the Gracious has offered to wait it out. Alright. Korokop, you get to stay this time. You get to stay this time. It's one of those moments. You gotta have those. We're supporting violence? We're not supporting violence whatsoever. No. We are referring to the British tendency, whereupon there is a tied vote, then we go with the status quo. If it's good enough for the Houses of Parliament, then it's good enough for us right here. Korokop saying truth is I wasted 20,000 spares on 2 votes. Well, there you are. That's a good use of your spanners, isn't it? Keep yourself in the squad. F King could have done that as well. They could have used their spanners to get you out of the squad. So, you know, I mean, you put in the extra effort. Can't say fairer than that.
You are here to assist.
Alright then. Let's have a look at these rewards here. So it says that one is a common reward, and I have 2 of them. But what we're actually looking for is the uncommon and rare reward. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing.
I look forward to your return,
Pain.
as do we all.
There do, Korokop. Fair.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest.
Yeah, I should hope this goes generally, guys and gals. If you've got commitments to get on with, if you've got school the next day, if you've got work the next day, if you have family business to attend to, Warframe and this stream comes second to all of that. Your commitments come first. If you need to go to sleep, you go to sleep. The stream replay will be available over on YouTube. There'll be more streams in the future, and you'll be able to enjoy streams as much as you please when your commitments are resolved. You gotta do that first. F King, cheers. Ooh. That's the last of the tea. That's all gone now. We're not even an hour into the stream, it's all gone.
The isolation vault entrances are deep beneath reservists.
Alrighty, let's get this cracking, shall we? Tier 2 starts over this way. Ah yes, it's the undercover one.
If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade
Let's go grab some worm bait.
the station to open up for us. Think of it like gathering bait.
Yep, I'm thinking of it like gathering bait. That is exactly what we are doing. It says there's another one down there, I didn't see it. Got it. Go get another cup of tea. No, there's a stream happening. I can't just abandon the stream for more tea. You guys come first. Alright, someone's about to have that last bit of bait. I'm going to head back towards the location. There we go. Activate that for security. And we're cooking. Yeah, there we are. Lovely jubbly. Get tea? No, I'm streaming. I don't just get tea while streaming. There are quite a few people here who would probably get very bored if this stream was just the next few minutes of waiting for me to brew a proper cup of tea. Not happening. I respect you a lot too much for that. 8 more T-point reward. Once upon a time it existed. As in literally once, and it immediately got claimed by Beard.
Plasma, cartilage proliferators, silicone double dose.
What?
Ceiling rules.
What? Who? What? Where? Huh? Someone struggling? Ah, here they are. Not used to hearing NPC crew having difficulties surviving a mission. There we go. Someone calling support. They called in support that apparently took enough damage they needed to self-revive or something.
I will self-repair.
You don't need to self-repair. I can see your hit points from here, love. You're absolutely fine.
Orifice portal and it should open.
Yeah, what a whiner. You won't hear my NPC crew doing that. Alright, let's pop this into here. Oop, carefully, don't want anyone to run in front of me and block the shot.
Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing!
These bounties always take quite a while.
Levels in these tunnels are
Quite a
deadly
while.
even for Warframes.
I don't think there's actually any way we can speed them up either.
Inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced.
Probably need a crewmate. I'm not sure which one that is, to be honest. No, okay, if they're gonna keep complaining, let's bring out someone who knows how to get work done. Okay, no, it's a bug. Fair enough. My one does not ever complain. That's a bug. I mean, I can see them not taking hits. They're just deleting the map.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's gotta be a bug. They can talk when they have the healing perk. This is one with a crit perk, not healing.
These are the last of the infested in the area.
My one does not get chatty over a teeny tiny bits of damage, so yeah. Whatever's going on with this, it's somewhat Deimos specific.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
That'll be my guess. Apparently we have something to shoot that's through here. That's a bit unfortunate. Kinda hard to shoot them when they're over there. Just saying.
Toxicity is falling away to nothing with the infested gone. We can now access the isolation vaults.
Alright, let's head on into here.
We're almost through the infested tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Let's find
There is a guardian
these
here.
Necromech Guardians.
You will need to
Ah, there's
destroy
one.
it so you can explore the ruins.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip. I can take the pain. Keep fighting.
There we go, one down. Other one should be somewhere over this way.
The guardian
There it
of
is.
the vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno.
Getting it weaker. And it's dead. Lovely, lovely. Alright, so now we need to find where the hidden thingamajig is. What's with the waypoint? Okay. Let's find where the hidden room is at. They were saying I've had some random song call this chatty the other day. Fair enough. Might have never been this chatty before. Never. Waypoint for the Necromech drop? Ah, okay. Ah! Here we go.
Come on. I'll show
Get
you
that
the
activated straight away. Ooh, that's unfortunate, leggy boy. Unmitigated RNG. It can screw you. Now, either someone just activated a pillar or someone is doing the bonus room I saw back there. Not sure which. Oh, what do we have in the squad here? We've got Stynax, Cora, and Arasa. Ah, that's a shame. Because apparently you can make these guys sprint super speed. Volt speed affects Otak here, or Lloyd, whichever one it's supposed to be. And they go ahead at super speed. Escape Punk, how you doing today? Hey, it's Guy. Enjoy the YouTubes. Keep it the good way. Thanks, buddy. Welcome to the Twitch channel. What would be a good place to level up a Necromech? If you have access to it, I believe it is either stage 2 or 3. I think it's stage 2 of the Profit Taker bounty. That one, you can do most of it, but then when you get to fight outside, you just keep fighting outside rather than continue the rest of the bounty, as you get constantly spawning enemies there at increasingly high levels, which is good for affinity. Alternatively, you can go do Corpus Railjack and bring in your Necromech there on something like Survival, and that's another good leveling spot as well. Thank you, Big the 2. Is the bonus required for Aram Spinosa? If I understand correctly, the bonus can give us more drops. And give us more chance at the final stage bounty reward pool, which means more chance to get the Aram Spinosa pieces. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I believe that's how these ones work. So, for better or for worse, we'll do it because the drop rates are so low anyway, might as well. Also, this is the bonus room, by the way, if anyone was wondering what I was on about. If you do the bits and pieces in here, I forget exactly what, but if you do the bits and pieces to activate this room, yep, sounds like someone is doing it at the moment, then you get access to an extra fight down at the bottom against the Jugulus Rex. And the Jugulus Rex can drop Necromech parts. Not Necromech parts, sorry, Necromech mods. Ones which can be a bit of a pain to get health-wise. So that's a thing. I'm making sure that Lloyd here doesn't get messed up by the infested. Whilst everyone does the mod hunting down there. You let me know if you get a good mod. Or any mod for that matter. If you've never seen that room, it is an uncommon room, yes. Just getting it to spawn can be a pain in itself. Do I have a video on that? I don't have a video on it currently, no. Can you still heal Lloyd? I believe you can, yeah. He doesn't need it at the moment, so I can't demonstrate, but yeah, if you go in Operator and shoot him, that should heal him. This is where I've spent the stream luck. Oh god, no. No, stream luck is not supposed to be spent on getting that room to spawn, no! Stream luck is supposed to give us the Aram Spinosa pieces first time. That's what's supposed to happen. And now I think about it, I'm going to have a further look at the drop table for these bounties. I want to optimize what we're getting here. No spawns in T3. Esprit, if you're talking about the bonus room there, the one with the Jugulus Rex, this is a tier 2 bounty, so no. Why drifted sideways? Was I pressing the wrong key? Necromech deflection? Oh. I can just ignore that other one. No one cares about that one. No one cares about that one. Alright then, let's see. What's the code? It is switch time mountain curtain. Switch time mountain
I do not know
Curtain.
what riches you may find, if any.
Ta-da!
But you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
I'll just grab all the bits and pieces from down here.
Very good. You descend and return.
Bonus residual boils. Not what we wanted.
So many descend
Not
and
what we
remain
wanted.
as remain.
Nothing Aram Spinosa in there
Perhaps you
whatsoever,
might
is there?
learn more once
No.
you strengthen your void connection.
Darn.
It's a difficult place to navigate.
Alright, let's get out of here.
with Only one eye open.
How long has that taken? That's taken about 12 minutes. That has taken about 12 minutes. Have that, frankly unsuccessful attempt. Alright, come on. Stupid extraction method where everyone has to take turns on it. Come on. There we are. Yeah, I'm never going to learn the actual names of those symbols. I have no reason to learn those symbols. Alright, before we get cracking on the next one, I wanna take a peek at the drop tables again. I want to take a peek at those again and see if we may have a better option. Flashbang. Let's see, am I... for crying out loud. Get off me. I just want to sit up in the sky and not be attacked for a second. Jesus. Try and look at a wiki. Okay, so... I don't like how this is spaced out. Because of all the extra text, I'm just going to look at the proper damn drop tables. Where are they? Aram Spinosa. Okay. Josh. So, Isolation Vault, final stage, which just gives us stuff, and I'm going to guess a bonus gives us a second roll on it? I think that's how it works. Why is this not sorted? 3.75 and 2% respectively for those pieces. That is terrible. That is terrible. Oh, damn. Because we've already got the blueprint, so... each roll is a 5.75% chance of giving me something I need at the moment. Yikes! And then we got the Arcana. Isolation Vault, Blueprint Stage 1. Blueprint or Guard Stages 2 and 3. Is it a 5-stage bounty? I can't remember how many stages are on the Arcana bounties. I think they're 5 stages. Let's see, does this give me the info on that? Arcana. No, they're a 4-stage. They're a 4-stage. Here we go. Okay, so they're a 4-stage. So, stage 2. Oh yeah, it's a tier 2 we want it on. There we are. So, Aram Spinosa Guard, 4.69%. And stage 2 and 3. And then stage 4 is the only one which can give us a rivet. Yeah, stage 4 is the only one which can give the rivet, but again, it's still a higher rate. That's probably going to be the better pickup then, isn't it? Good lord, this is nasty. There's no other way to look at it. This is nasty. Yeah, Arcana's going to be the one to go for, but we're going to have to get full stage and get the bonus if we can, just to get the better chances of this. Feels like farming ash. It's definitely up there, yeah. It's definitely up there. Alright, well, that confirms at least those details. That's what we got to do. Arcana is the one for it. Yikes. Remind me again why anyone cares about Legendary 2?
Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest.
Hang on. Wait. Isolation Vault Tier 1? Where's Tier 2? No, Arcana. What? Go back to the one we just did.
Definitely the better part.
Alright, yeah, it should be the other one, shouldn't it? You there.
There is so
Yeah.
much to be done here on Deimos.
Wait, no. Hang on. No, this isn't it. Is it? Infested Research? Is that the one? Why is this so difficult to know which one I'm looking for? I'm Spinoza Guard. Right, this is the one. Okay, Jesus. Okay. Entire vault system is a pain. Yeah.
Tells me he has an
Warframe's already a complicated game, and this really does add to it.
in the tunnels. In the interest of science,
Defend the area.
I would like to indulge him. See what he needs and help out if you have a mind to.
We have a unique opportunity to conduct an experiment upon the infested in their natural environment. Continue into
Alright,
the tunnels
so
and
we
I shall
are
explain
in here.
the procedure. Infested are
You keep this part locked down for a bit. Okay, Chip?
So this is going to take 2.5 minutes for this stage. Okay. Might as well just get blapping. Here's another way to level your Necromech, I suppose. Do these bounties so you can eventually get yourself the Aram Spinoza, either to use or to sell. Apparently there's some plat in it. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more awkward ways of having a mission start I've ever seen, yeah. The only thing I can be thankful for in all of this is that, is that we don't have to wait for the right rotation. Like, it doesn't turn out, oh yeah, Aram Spinoza blueprint is rotation A, but if you want the Rivet, that's B, and the Guard is C, so, you know, come back in 3 hours, something like that. We haven't been given that. Have I got the Ambassador? I have got the Ambassador, yes. Yeah, I recall Trinitro, I recall that. This isn't redoable, is it? No, it doesn't look redoable. We'd have to leave and come back. Yeah, I believe it is Caliban is locked to certain bounty rotations, so that, say if you need the Caliban Neuroptics, you can go have a look at the bounties, and it'll say, yeah, currently available is the Caliban Systems. If you want the Caliban Neuroptics? Tough. They're not available right now, come back later. Barthrix is time locked? There's another one for you. It's bad enough with the day-night cycle on the plains of Eidolon. So if you want to fight the Eidolons, just 2/3 of the time you can't. It feels like 90% of the time you can't, let's be honest now. That's what it feels like. But it is possible to have certain certain options just locked out to you for up to 5 hours. Okay, there we are. 1 stage down. A few more stages to go. Again, we want to try and get that bounty bonus, because if we get full bonus, we get a double chance at the parts we need. That is important. Alright, so we want to take out the hives, do it with 4 minutes remaining for bonus. No dilly-dallying, let's get this. So, how does this allow us to destroy hives? It says to kill the enemies. I guess just after a while that's going to unlock. Okay, cheers. People running this for the mutant masses? Fair dude. Yep, there we go, that's one of those down. Next one is over here. There we go. Third one over this way. Why did I stop?
Hive located. Destroy
Come
it
on,
with
move. There we are. Alright, so we just need to kill things in this area again. And as soon as the game has decided we've killed enough of them here, we'll be able to take this out. Nope, it's spawning some more stuff. Now? Now. There we go. Okay, cool.
You dealt with a Scratchikins.
So far, 5 minutes down.
exceptional lethality.
I think that
Very good
includes
work, Tenno. We
the
can
time
move on
getting
now.
to Mother. I'm not certain on that.
The mist in this area will hinder our efforts.
Find and seal
You
a
will need
fissure.
to find the source and shut it down.
This mist is weird, isn't it? Sure
Uh,
makes the infested mad.
Don't lose more than
Now
2
we gotta find a way to
emitters.
stop
I'll
the
do
alarm
what?
And the mist. Hey, maybe the alarm is because of the mist.
Do what now? Eliminate the source of the mist? Am I the only one missing the explanation as to what the challenge actually is? What we're supposed to be doing? Eliminate the source of the mist. Pick up the emitter. What? It's been a very long time since I've done these bounties, and I'll be honest with you. It's got me lost.
Caution! The infested may be able to reopen the fissure if you do not stop them.
There we go. Fissure reopens in a minute 21. Are we supposed to do something? Do the critical spawns repeat? I killed it and then it just sat for a bit. That was the confusing bit. I killed it and it... Yeah. This is a very confusing bounty. It's not really giving a lot of information as to what's actually supposed to be happening. Oh, I thought we just killed whatever was there. Autochromal hydrate? Sure. Cheers.
Keep the infested away from the fissure.
Put that on the spin for a bit. I
or
could also
they
switch
may
over the
find a way
music
to crack it
while
open
still
again.
contributing. I contributed. Emitter power draining? Pop it in. Yep.
If the bad puppies
Here
get
comes
close
a
to the fissure,
beanie, which instantly dies because
we're all clear.
squad's having none of this.
Make that look easy. I bet those scary mist
Yeah, that was a
shots will
confusing
back anytime
mission.
soon.
That was handled with commendable
That is a
alacrity.
confusing mission.
Kindly continue to the experiment
It's
site.
just like, hey, do the thing. What thing? The thing with what? The thing. There's a waypoint over here. Someone else has already interacted with it, but there's a waypoint still here for you to get confused by. Don't lose emitters. By the way, we won't really tell you how you can lose them.
Find it and assess its condition. Please.
Find and destroy tumors. Okay, I guess I follow this. Wherever it wants to go. Ah! And we got this. Any more? Yep, we got that one there. And it looks like we're coming up this way? Let's go up this way. There's a tumor. Is that all the tumors this way? Yeah, we've been in here. Device charge 100%. Collect the sack from the device. Yep, someone's grabbed that. Bonus using no more than 3 sacks. Marked enemies killed. I'll kill the marked enemies. Okay, there are no marked enemies. I don't see marks. Am I missing the bit where the marks are not your usual marker? What marked enemies? I mean, there's tumors I can pop, but... Wait, are we back at just tumor popping stage? This is not explaining to me what is happening whatsoever. Throw the sack at enemies, they get covered in goop, you kill gooped enemies. Oh, we're supposed to kill 30 enemies within 3 sacks, and we've done 2 in the first sack. Is that what I'm seeing here? That whoever threw it at just 2 enemies, and so barely anything counted. What? Okay, grab sack. Throw fluid sack at the infested. Okay, can I have 15 infested together, please? Like a whole group of infested that are not already dead. By the way, I have a sentinel that kills infested really easily. Yeah, where the hell are they then, please? Would like to have a whole bunch. Is this a whole bunch? I mean, it looked like a bunch to me, but apparently it wasn't. Nope, that was only 5. Looked like more than 5 on my minimap. But that was apparently only 5. So we're not going to get the bonus. And because we don't get the bonus, we get half as many rewards of the ones we're trying to get. Oh my god. What? I'm sorry, what? This is the Arcana bounties? I've not done very little of them. I didn't realize it was... Forgotten they were just this bad? I'm sorry, what? Chat, am I being unlucky? Am I doing this wrong? Or is this really as bad as your experiences have been on it? Someone's grabbed sack number 3, and there is absolutely no way we are marking 10 enemies per pop when our sentinels and companions generally just kill the infested. We can't just wait for them to gather themselves up. It's just not a thing we can do. I'm seeing some marked ones. Okay, so we managed to get 7 with that one. 7. So if we're supposed to get 10 at a time, and out of 3 throws, 1 from myself, we haven't managed to get 10 in a single one of them. Oh wait, no, I found another one. But still, we haven't managed to get 10. That was 8. No, this is stupid. This is genuinely stupid design right here. As I was saying, it's easier to solo. It shouldn't be easier to solo. I'm not disputing that because I haven't done it enough to know, but no mission like this should be easier to solo. An objective like that is ridiculous. Do we activate? It's the only thing we can do. There are no more marked enemies. We have to just accept the fact that we don't get the bonus. Yeah, activate it. Bonus denied. Physically impossible. I'm not going to accept any cases of, oh, well, I did what... No, look around. This is on the tier of reactor not spawning in excavation missions forever. This is ridiculous. Any mission that gives you the objective, please try to actively take off your weapons and companions to give yourself a better chance of us giving you enough enemies to fight. Is ridiculous. On top of the lack of information as to what the hell they're trying to get you to do. Yeah, the direction said throw it at the infested. It's like, oh, okay, throw it at the infested. Cool, now kill the ones that you just coloured. By the way, tiny explosion area, you need to get 30. You only get 3 tries. Even knowing what to do, it's difficult. Let alone if you don't get the information first time. We're at 19. Did someone throw the sack? When we on... Hold on. We were on 7. We got 8. We got 50. Yeah, we got 4 enemies in the next one. Or 3 enemies. Oh, this is terrible. No. No, if this is what the bounties are, you know, I'm actually just going to skip the Aram Spinoza out of protest. Screw this. If it's just going to take the bonus away from us with this badly described stuff. Wow. Frankly, wow. I mean, the mission's still ongoing, so we have to keep shooting these things and getting the sacks, throwing them at enough enemies, and... Honestly, Ray, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, device charge. Someone has grabbed the device. Have they painted anything? I can't see it. Because screw clear mission objectives. Do we need to find the tumors again? Is that what we're on to now? Our mission givers have decided to suddenly stop speaking to us as well. I've noticed that. There are no voice lines anymore. Just all voice lines gone. We're on to sack number 7. There we go. Sack number 7. Off it pops. 3 enemies is plenty doable if they don't all die to a sentinel first. There goes another one to a sentinel.
Well, we completed the experiment successfully. Although,
and we get Necromech Slipstream. That's a reward. All of that, Necromech Slipstream. Okay, hold on a second. Necromech Slipstream. Not transmutable, that one, but it's plus 60% slide. Out of 17 minutes. Do people enjoy this bounty? Are there people who enjoy this bounty? And if so, what do you enjoy about it? Oh, I can't say I'm out for doing this again. No, we're not doing this again. No, this is. If Warframe wants us to show good things, they can make them first. That's not happening again, whatever that was. I'm not fighting RNG and bad game design at the same time. That's not happening. Yo, Eggmoji saying, evening, big fan, recommending you to people daily. First time catching you live. Well, welcome in. I fear you caught me in a bad time. Because that was a terrible mission. We're never going back to it. That is terrible. I genuinely dislike pretty much everything about that bounty. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All the other bounties are fine, it's just that one to paint. Well, Brother Oni, the one before it, the one with the fishes that need sealing, was not very well telegraphed. They were going on about, oh, there's gas appearing. Mist, oh, I wonder what causes it. That's what the NPCs had to say, rather than either the NPCs or the UI, preferably the UI, really actually explaining what's going on, with it waypointing to a thing I couldn't interact with, while someone else was interacting with the thing and gone to do it elsewhere. The whole thing just didn't want to explain it to people who hadn't done the bounty. So no. next to that, my honest recommendation, if you look at the Aram Spinosa and go, hey, I want to master that one, don't. That can sit there grey until they give it out to TwitchCon or something. That was pathetic, frankly. that was that's terrible. All right, what can we do instead? What can we do instead? K-Drive don't exist. Prime, Bratton Vandal. Isn't that the one where I need to do here's so over and over and over and over? Cortege. Let's see. That's probably farther, isn't it?
Have you met
I feel
my
like
wife?
that's a nope.
Sure. Take your time. Keep safe.
Is that a Lloyd?
This area is... Perhaps we can make a trade.
Cortege, there we are. Needs Cortege barrel, receiver, and stock. Okay, Cortege barrel, receiver, and stock. Requires damaged Necromech weapon barrel. Got that. Damaged Necromech weapon stock. Okay. And the damaged Necromech weapon barrel and stock. Out comes the wiki again. Because screw this game telling me what things I need, but not how likely I am to get them. Damaged Necromech weapon barrel. Enemies, no drops, so it's just for missions. Arcana bounties or isolation vault bounties, 3 and 6%. What? On rotation, wait, rotation. Hold on. Wait, Rainuva. Don't... Oh, you are kidding me. Wait. So Cortege barrel requires damaged Necromech weapon barrel, which if I fast travel to Mother on the bounty,
So much to be done here on Deimos.
it's a tier 1 to a 3. All of them. Damaged Necromech weapon barrel is available. Okay. And it's barrel. So I can get the barrel right now. But then the other bit that I needed isn't currently available. Because the weapon receiver stock, it was a stock I needed, wasn't it? The stock is rotation C. So rather than make these Vault 1, 2, and 3, A, B, and C, and stagger them, so you could at least always pick the thing you needed, instead it's not available. Just not available. Oh, this rotates in 44 seconds. So if I spend another minute talking about this, then I lose the access to the barrel anyway. And it will rotate onto another 2.5 hour timer. What?
There is much to be done here on Deimos.
I know I've skipped over some of this stuff. I've looked at it before now, glancing and gone, oh, FF, I'll look at it later. Well, here we are later, and I'm going... Actually, no, sorry. Where's the bit where I'm supposed to enjoy this? What? Yeah, it's on a 2.5 hour timer.
So be it.
So if I pop out of that now, and now we go back in, the bounties are rolled around. And so it's a Necromech weapon receiver now, which I think is one I already had. Yep, 2 owned. So now it is, because I've spoken for another minute, it is now impossible for the next 2.5 hours for me to make any progress towards getting the Cortege. For the next 2.5 hours, I just cannot make progress. Someone signed off on this. Someone actually signed off on this as, yeah, ship that design. This is going to keep players engaged. This is going to make players want to spend more time on the game, spend more money on the game. Yeah, I agree. Next weapon.
Very well then.
I'm very well then. Agreed, mother. Very freaking well then, you know? Like, wow. I want to be positive, but Jesus. No. Absolutely not doing that. It's bad enough so some stuff can get vaulted and then you just can't access it for the longest time, but this isn't even a case of vaulting it. They just decided, nah, it's just not available right now. It's not even building, come back tomorrow kind of deal. It's, no, you literally just can't play that bit of content. Doesn't Mother get a name? I have creator mode turned on, which hides a lot of stuff like that, Chocodika. Okay, so we're not looking at the Cortege, we're not looking at the Aram Spinosa, those stuff are all terrible. Primes. K-Drives don't exist, Prime. Halakar Wraith. You know, I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this. Barrowstock. Yep, thank you, Radio. Okay, Emperor to Vandal. Is that Barrowstock? It sounds like Barrowstock. Karudo. Karudo sounds normal. Karudo sounds like it's going to be normal. Let me see. Karudo. Let's see. What does the Karudo require from us? Acquisition. Can be obtained from defeating a Tusk Thumper Bull or Doma in the Plains of Eidolon. 5% chance of blueprint. I see. Yes. Much interesting. Very good. Let's lump a Bull or Doma. Well, at least it's 2 out of 3 of the types, so yeah, that's manageable, right? That should be manageable to attempt. Maybe. I'm gonna guess that I don't already have the blueprint, considering I've not built it. So yeah, let's pop out of here then. I mean, coming off the Aram Spinosa, it's a lot better, Gorilla. Higher percentage, just need a single blueprint, not multiple parts, so reduced RNG dependence. And it's not going to take 12 minutes per attempt, I'd assume. No, okay, I don't have it. Cool, right, yeah, sure. Just make sure I haven't built it and forgotten. Just didn't get around to leveling up. No, okay. Oh, I can buy it for 150 plat, guys. I can buy it for 150 plat. Can I do that with the Aram Spinosa? I can't. No, of course not. How come K-Drives don't exist? They've never existed. K-Drives weren't added into the game, didn't you hear it? K-Drives were entertained as an option, like modular Arcwings, but then D went, actually, wait, this is a terrible idea, because Arcwings already exist to get around the place, and the last thing we need to do is introduce skateboarding, which doesn't really fit into a looter-shooter game. So how about we don't add skateboards? And they signed off on that and said, yeah, skateboards aren't an idea. It was cool, but, you know, Back to the Future, those films, they aired years ago. We don't need to try and ride that wave. It didn't happen. So they didn't add them. Alright, I don't need to make any changes. We can just use these bits and pieces of gear. So, you know what? Let's bring it together a new squad. We're going to go kill some Tusk Thumpers until we get tired of that one. So, F-King, Onyx, if you're still around, you guys were first on the list, so I can give you guys a spot first. Oop. Of course, we just jump back to the other tab. Thank you, chat. Did I send that to Onyx twice? Oh, it just didn't go to F-King. Okay, let's try again with F-King. I mean, if there's a spot. Already got Karudo. Well, if you've already got a Karudo, there's no more point in bringing you, Aliu. No point in bringing you. Is it daytime? Doesn't matter if it's daytime or not, but yeah, it's daytime. Yeah, that's fine. Numbers don't spawn at night. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you can't force spawn those, can you? Good point. Good point. Can't force spawn those ones. So if there's anyone else who hasn't got the Karudo yet, send me a message in game. I can bring you into the squad. I'll give you a chance of getting this as well. Get some of these nastier farms out of the way. Might as well do them whilst we still got the stream log going around, although doesn't seem to be doing amazing work for us right now. They need the high level ones? Yeah, I'm aware. Kilterra in the meantime, hard pass on that. Hard pass on that. Everking has declined. Oh, you already have Karudo. Oh, sorry, my bad. Alright, well, if you've already got it, we got Onyx in the squad here. So, yeah. Let's go, Onyx, you and me. We're going to go get ourselves Karudo. I don't need to make any changes. Let's do this. Alright, Grumpy Pants. All the best at work then. Hope you have a good time. Hopefully nothing too rough on you on that one. What I'm going to do is go head down to Cetus, and I'll activate the tier 5 bounty, and that should force the planes then to be high enough level that the right tusk should spawn. Well, send me a message in game. ! Join if you don't know how to do that. Yodicon on Twitch. Alright. Yeah, if you want to join on this, you need to send me a message in game, and then I'll be able to bring you in. Obviously, it's PC, Xbox only, crossplay for PS, and Switch ain't here yet. Let's go do this. Fast travel, Konzu, bounties, activate tier 5. Let's get this cracking.
Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
Oh, I did not mean to switch to screens.
The Grenier can never be allowed
There
to
we go.
live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them.
Do I have Necros or Shahasa Crude Bro? I didn't think to bring that, did I? Are we drinking tonight? I'm down to water at the moment. Tea's all used up. Alright, let's go looking for a thumper. Could be anywhere around here. If I act like I'm going to go fishing, that might do it. Oh, look at me. I'm just a unsuspecting Tenno. Gonna go over to this rock here where I love fishing and not being attacked by tusk thumpers. Yeah, this is how I like to play the game. I would hate it if a tusk thumper were to attack me. Well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Yeah, somewhere around here, it's got to be a thing. Just got to figure out which patch of grass they've shoved it under this time. Whilst everything else spawns around me. I can hear the animals spawning, I can hear the Dargin spawning. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Oh, no, that's a turret. Don't want a turret. A load of enemy markers, there's nothing to do with me. Anything over here? No. Oh, look, it's another ship. Okie dokie. Looks like Onyx has gone to do the bounty rather than look for a thumper. Sure. I mean, that might spawn a thumper. I doubt it. But it might. Just listening for that telltale sign of thumper emerging from the ground. Yeah, there's plenty of quackers. Like, there's no risk of quackers going extinct anytime soon. Bounty needs to be started, otherwise no rewards. I mean, you can just let the bounty time out. Like, dib in, dib out, let it fail. Failing a bounty is not a problem. Okay. Doing well on the whole spawning in the one thing we're looking for process here. I'm starting to wonder just how much I actually care about the end game rewards. Viral has been revived. I never knew Viral was down. Well, anyway. Oh, that is a barrier. The map continues, but I can't. Need to add in more animals? I don't think more animals is what Warframe needs. I'll be quite honest with you. Wait. Hey, I found it! It's here! It's right here! Okay, this is not taking as much damage as I expected from that, but you know. What about this mode? Does that do a lot? Okay, that is terrible. Let's not do that damage, thank you. Temporal drag to slow it down. What about later? Okay, it's suddenly no longer slow. There we are. That did some work. It needs slowing again. There we go. Beautiful. And we didn't get it. Oh well. We tried. Dip him back.
I need you to recover a Grenier drone so that I can access its logs.
Yeah, we need to, that's why we need this bounty failed by now. We don't want the bounty. The bounty slows us down. There we are, abandoning objective, so we'll be able to leave shortly. Yeah, brother, only the spawns are all over the place and only one of them actually triggers, so it's just a case of flying around and hoping for the best.
We can no longer complete our objective. I will let Council know we have failed.
There we go. Let's dip out, reload, to hopefully reset the timer on when another one can spawn. Nobody else wants to start? Yeah, you can join in. Oh, I'll send you an invite in just a moment. Gotta wait for the game to realise we've left. Looking and killing? Sure, sure. No one else seems to need the Gerudo, so you're welcome in. And dot control. Alright then. In you come. In you come. Oh. Just got too excited. Ah, it's fine, it's fine. As long as you're aware as to what we're actually doing, we're all good.
Heavy hitter like you needs a little. Couldn't get anyone to take that on. Early lunch for council. Lane's living is tough living.
Anyway, so still wonder why people run Leighton Riven. I mean, if people can get stats they want on it, why not?
Cut off their supplies.
Sure, Leighton's powerful, but why not more powerful? Most of this game is about being more powerful than you need to be. Alright, so we got Cephalon in here, we've got... Rando, not us. There we are, we got everyone in because it is now loading. Good, good, good. Okie dokie, so let's start hunting around. Let me dab in and out, that will start the bounty failing. We've got the level set, we just need to find the spawn now. Yo! Athlia, thank you very, very much. Coming out with the 5 gifted subs there, Athlia. Cheers on that. Oh. Challenging and beating Karakop, in fact, for that #1 spot there. Giving out those 5 subs to does James Greer's Bella Albakitsune? I failed to pronounce that one. To Dutch and to Unreal Samurai. Thank you very much, Athlia. I really do appreciate that. Also, is that the bounty marker? I'd like to take a bounty marker, doesn't it? Yeah, no, that's bounty marker. I don't want that. Athlia, really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well today. Hope you're doing well. Hey, I've got the thingamajig. I've got the enemy. Does this count as headshots? Oh. Hey! I was about to slow you down. There we are. Oh, those panels! Those panels count as headshots. Huh, the more you know. Free up the slow on it. Oh, it's dead. Wait, where's the resources? Oh, I didn't even notice I picked them up. Alright, well, we're done here. Yeah. Apparently this one doesn't want to time out, does it? This one hasn't recognized we abandoned the objective. It's going to be faster to start the next stage. It's going to be far faster. Some of these you just apparently can't abandon, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I should have brought Necros again this time, shouldn't I? Yeah, my bad. There we go, that should bring out the target. Forced to complete the bounty.
To uncertainty and infighting among his former troops.
When you say pinball, Chocodika, what exactly are you referring to?
I need you to recover a Grenier drone.
Okay, so we locate the drone. If we swing through and then out, that should, yep, that'll cause it to start abandoning the bounty. Yeah, there we are. 20 seconds on the abandon. Nice. Ah, Elio's doing a little bit of hunting. Why not?
In its prime, this one.
Why not?
A foul-tempered omnivore, but key to maintaining a
Looks going a bit off today. Oh well.
We
I think a
can
bit
no longer complete our objective.
lunchtime.
I will let Konzu know we have failed him.
And a couple more captures. Oh my god! I want to leave!
Powerful antiseptic. Perhaps you have need? No? Very well. Male. Rogues often
Does Magus Lockdown work with Thumpers? I don't know if Magus Lockdown works on them, but I was using Deneric's Temporal Drag.
Scavenger. The rogue has lost its purpose.
The grouping ball. Chocodika, are you referring to the Vortex? If so, I have no idea if it does. I don't think it would, because the Thumpers seem pretty resistant to most forms of crowd control, but slowing effects affect them. Not sure if it's all slowing effects, but slowing effects, certainly like Zenerix there, do affect them. Not the Vortex, the Blue Mine. The... Ah, what is the name of that one? The Push Pad. Vector Pad. The one that shoves you in a direction. Is that the one you're on about? Or do you mean the Fletchit Orb, which does damage? Okay, look, I'm not a Vauban main. I don't know them by colours. I know by what they do. You've got the one that tries to bind them, the one that tries to shoot them, the one that tries to move them, and the one that gives you a damage buff. The one that tries to bind them. Okay, you're asking about the binding one. I'm not sure how you call that a pinball, but sure. Let's go with it. Tether coil. I wouldn't imagine it does anything, no. Not going to check that out right now. Yeah, let's bring Necros, try and desecrate this. Yeah. It's a bullet. That's not what a pinball is, Choconica. That's not what a pinball is. And you know that. That is not what a pinball is. Don't try and retcon this on me. Don't gaslight that into what you mean is going on. Sorry, you. Yeah. Chocodica's throwing me off here. Nah. A ball that pins is not a pinball. That's not how English works.
All right, chop chop.
Up next, the fruit that grows on a pine tree is not a pineapple.
Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
Alrighty, let's see.
The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable.
Okay, Fallen Dryad. Cool, so someone should be able to swing through that, and that will trigger that very easily.
So that I can access its logs.
I mean, things grow on pine trees. I don't know if you'd really classify them as a fruit. But yeah, it grows some kind of progenitor. Ah, someone's got an enemy marker, so that's good. I didn't know you were not native English, Chocodica. I did not know that. Desecrate! And don't die. Take a bit of damage, but it'll be fine. There we go. Knock back. Well, we got a lot of stuff, including Vigilante offense. But no Gerudo. Off we go again. Ta-da! We'll get some plains resources, so that's a thing, but yeah. We're trying to get Gerudo, because I don't have Gerudo, and it's got a low drop rate. You think I'm saying Garuda? Garuda, Gerudo. They're similar, but not that close.
You pay me in red. I pay you. One more.
Alright, let's try this again. You appreciate all the Caesar's resources? Well, at least we're getting something positive out of this.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier
Yes, pinball is the game,
finding that out the
Jogadiga.
hard way.
Yeah.
Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
Same as Spanish? Ah. Well, there we are. At least now I've learned a Spanish word. I've learned that pinball is the word for pinball. Every day, our knowledge expands, Jogadiga. Every day. Alright, let's see where this thumper's at today. Is it over here? No, I'm going to keep checking over there, because the number of times I've gone mining there, it's immediately spawned. Jackson's being abandoned. Good, good, good.
Dinner time, my ghouls. You're having.
Vayhek just being Vayhek. I don't need to shoot that, but I just felt like telling them in there. No, screw you. Wait. Oh, I heard missiles. I thought I heard a thump, but no. Ah, there it is. They marked it. Got halfway down before I got here. Ta-da! And we got resources again. Oh well. What's the easiest way to farm the Scimitar Lightning Craft? Double check on the wiki where it drops from and do that. I'll be honest, I don't memorize that particular farm, so I couldn't tell you, sorry. That is a really long transformation. There's a back transformation, it's a lot quicker. It needs Zanuka, Stalker, and Grustrag 3. Okay, so Zanuka and Grustrag 3, you need to piss off both the factions through invasion. So you do invasions until you get the mark on you, which I think is doing 5 missions on a side. And then for the Stalker, run an assassination mission, get them angry at you, and then take mid-level, not low-level, but stuff that's like level 20s to a mission. Just to look as vulnerable as possible. Yeah, for Zanuka, I think you just need to run missions against the Corpus in invasions. That's it.
I give you coordinates. You
Alright,
couldn't
let's
get
do this again.
anyone to take that on. Early lunch for council.
Let's go do this again.
Living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
I'll be quite honest with you, chat. This is the reason I usually skip over completionism in most games. When things become drawn out aside from your typical gameplay process, when it is go do this most obnoxious thing and also we're going to make it chance based, yada yada, I do reach a bit of a limit. Try terrifying and summoning the thumper, please. Try terrifying and summoning. Oh, right, the abilities, gotcha. Try using Terrify and Shadows of the Dead on the Thumper. Got it! Bad thing here. Oh, he got me twice. Ah, where'd I go, Thumper? What? Oh, damn it. If you're wondering why I have Evira's Quiver on Necros, it is for exactly this purpose, of being able to go invisible in the most unlikely of scenarios. Also, it means I don't have Terrify. In my defense, Terrify wasn't as strong as it is today when I first did it. The resources didn't pop up on my screen. Where did he get them? Okay. And ability not ready, so I can't summon the Thumper as a shadow. Yeah, can't summon the Thumper. I think the original intent for this build was to use the first with the fourth still to be able to support Shadows of the Dead, and that, as I say, at the time Terrify was a lot weaker. Terrify was just a lot weaker. It got buffed. Armor stripping has been buffed, Terrify has been buffed. There's a reason most people didn't talk about it until very recently. So using Core's ability to restrain Thumper? Okay. Is that the Entangle one? Entangle. Ensnare. I don't think it'd cast on it. Or it might cast on it, but not do something. Yeah, both Frost and Necros used to have very terrible armor strips. Alright, let's see. Do I have a config which allows for this? Let's see. What's the strip on that supposed to be? That seems good enough to me. Just make sure I haven't taken off. Nope, Desecrator's there as well. Let's give that a whirl.
Got something. Heavy hitter
Bounty,
like you needs a little
activate.
Yo,
Let's
see you
go.
soon. Blade's living is tough living.
We need to make sure we're spawning in a thump of the appropriate level, right? So if we don't spawn a bounty, then the planes might decide to spawn us in a lower level, and then it just doesn't give us it.
Kanzu is right.
Yeah, Elio, if you can avoid the armor strip this time, please. Just to see if Terrify works on it.
Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them.
Oh, it's the assassination target. Alright, I'm just going to go do that one.
Just hiding somewhere
Because we can't just get this one to abandon.
draw them out and eliminate them.
Bounties. Okay, I don't know why I expected it there, but that... There we go. A few more of these. Last hydrate. Fair enough, Garcop. Cheers. Oh, they found it. We'll come back to the bounty. They need me over there. Okay, so... Terrify? Terrify does armor strip. Slowing activated. Yeah, so I've managed to terrify a Tusk Thumper. Go figure. It does, however... What? Oh! What? Huh?
The loss of that commander
What?
will lead to uncertainty and infighting among his former troops. Good
Ah,
work.
there's the resources. Huh?
I want you to live.
Yeah, okay, let's what whatever, let's just activate this bounty and get away from it. That is yeah, not recommended. Whatever that was, it's not recommended. Sometimes it falls into the ground. Yeah, sometimes it does. Evidently so. Sometimes it is able to just pop in. By stumping the entire origin system. Yeah. Alright, there we are. Bounty abandoned. We can GDFO.
I will let Kanzu know we have failed him.
Yep, we all here? We're all here. Wonderful. I mean, Moon, last stream wasn't exactly bug-free or issue-free either. Yeah. What does receive a postcard do? I'm not sure what you think it does if it doesn't do what it says there. I mean, have you clicked it? With all channel point options, if you click them, information pops up before you redeem. Give it a look, my dude. See what it says. See if that clears up your question. Yeah, I'm not going to use Terrify again. I don't know if that was the cause of whatever that bugginess was, but I'm not going to do that again. I'll stick to Desecration. That is a weird sentence when you think about it. I won't terrify things, I will just desecrate them.
Let's make 'em find out a little. Cut off their supply.
Warframe is weird.
Kaiser is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live
Okay,
comfortably on the
so
plains. Let's make this place
where
as
is the
inhospitable
Thumper
as
at this time?
possible.
Find the Grenadier caches? Oh, you might as well actually do that bounty. That one's stupidly quick.
Vicinity of my waypoint. Empty them.
Any nasty nasties? Hello, Thumper? Don't need any of the other rabbits, just Thumper will do fine. No. Don't want to spawn on me so far. We'll keep a looking. This is the Gerudo farm. You could get it naturally over time, but I've killed a lot of Thumpers over time and I don't have the blueprint, so getting it naturally isn't such a viable option. Because, I'd say otherwise I'd have it. Nothing over here.
With that last cache, you
Getting a
sent
bit
a
close
message
up
to
to the
Nothing they have is safe.
wall. It looks like the way I'm flying, the rain looks like it's going upwards.
The commander in charge of this detachment is hiding somewhere near my waypoint. Draw them out. and-
Assassination target. That one also doesn't have a skip. God damn it. Have they remastered the planes? The planes gets an update once you've completed the new war quest. Gonna grind, this one's a pain. It's less of a pain than the other options we've come across so far. One option wanted us to continuously do a 4% drop rate on a like 15-minute bounty, whereupon the bounties could spawn in such a way as to not allow us to get the bonus. And the other option was simply locked out from us for 2.5 hours. Do not pass go, do not collect whatever piece you want. Just denied. So, yeah, this is actually one of the less painful farms I've got left to do. The other option will be to invent time travel and get prime parts before they become vaulted. That would that would be it. Alright, office up. Come on, sit still. Slow motion jump. And it's popped. Alright, cool. Let's see. We got a load of resources, vigilante offense. And I didn't see a blueprint. Yep, no blueprint. Dang it. Yeah, they're going to eliminate the targets, then we'll need to take out whatever bounty stage is next, and take it from there. So we found for the Gerudo. The 5% drop rate from a Tusk Thumper Doma, or Bull, so the higher level ones. And Necros here gives us a double chance at the roll. That's it. That's basically it.
This Grenier detachment is
Oh, those guys are already there, so they should be hitting the abandon shortly. Perfect. Hey, Archfox. Oh, Archeofix, there we are. Hey, Birdhouse Stings. A bit buggy lately for me too. Nah. We don't call it bug frame for nothing. We don't call it bug frame for nothing. I hear ya. Where are ya?
We can no longer complete our objective.
Oh.
I will let Konzu know when you told him.
Alright.
Female. A rare pleasure, my little friend.
Okie dokie. Yeah, this farm definitely takes some, doesn't it? I mean, a lot of the farms of Warframe can be a bit painful. But this one's just straight up flat 5%. That is pretty low as far as drop rates go. 5% off a single unit you have to go out and find. But hey, we'll still probably get this before the next Tower Forge, so you know.
You pay me in red.
At least there's that replayability. Imagine if it was 5% per rotation of bounties. Like, every 2.5 hours you can get one chance at 5%. How much chance does Desecrate add? Desecrate has a, I think it's 65 or something like that % chance of desecrating the corpse. See, abilities. Oh, 54%, even lower. So, effectively speaking, it increases the chance by 54%. Going up from 5 to around about 7.5. Yeah, for napkin mathematics, is as close as we're going to get. Just around about 7.5%. That's the way to look at it. Flame Desecrate doesn't work on Void Angels. Yeah, I don't know if the Wukong option still works on them, but everything else doesn't. Well, like 1.54 chance? 1.54 chances, or rolls. 1.54 thumpers per thumper. But a chance isn't 1.54. That would be a 154% chance, which means guaranteed with chance of getting extra. Or guaranteed, but you didn't put a limit on the calculation.
Rise from your cold beds.
The chance is still 5%. We're adding 54% to that, but not exactly adding the way it works out. Found it! Desecrate active. He's about to do his thumpy thumps. Let's slow him right the way down. Get some headshots. Those count. Lovely. And it's down. Let's grab all those resources. Don't know if we got a double, but we at least got the kill. Yes, I'm going to fly this over. How do you spell guaranteed? G-U-A-R-A-N-T-E-E-D. That was completely unnecessary, but I did it important. Did it with great importance. It was necessary. You all know it's necessary. I've already done this Archon Hunt. Yup. And the car mission. I haven't done the car mission, no. I think I forgot to do that. Oh well. I looked at the car mission and I went, actually, I can't be bothered. That's where I'm at with the car missions. And we had a vote for it on the stream, and there was not a lot of support for doing them.
I give you coordinates. You go in. Couldn't get anyone to take that on. Early lunch.
Your car mission when? In a few hours' time. If you've done this week's.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way.
Car missions only progress when you do them? I know. I know.
Cut off their supplies.
Alright, let's find this next Tusk Thumper.
Kanzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains.
Oh, I see, Chocodika, right. I see.
This Grenier detachment is running low on material. Let's hasten
Okay,
the process.
Thumper. Any over here? Not again. Alright, cool. Let's have a hunt around for the Thumper. Hunter for Thumper. I'm not sure what you're referencing, Choconica.
We can no longer complete our objective.
You're away for a few. You were away for 3 weeks. When you came back, there was only one available for you. One. What? Oh, thump. There's a thumper. I accidentally dash towards it. Slow it down. Oh my goodness. And let's take it out. I soul punch it, does that help? Oh yeah, Choconica, if you don't do a Carl mission, you just stay on that Carl mission. There is the weekly reset, and the weekly reset will only move you on if you did it previously. That's it. So you cannot skip Carl missions, you can just choose not to continue. That's the Carl experience. It's an interesting design choice. Not sure how I feel about it. Okay, Choconica, so the objectives update, but it was still the same mission. I didn't know the objectives would update, but yeah, it's still the same mission.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little. One more off the docket. Hop to.
Yeah, I know Carl's missions are a story, yeah. They just kind of exist. They give us some hints of story, and there's development between him and quote-unquote Blue Girl. But the 3 missions just kind of sit there.
Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them. This Grenier detachment is running low on material. Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supplies.
Alright, Thumper, Thumper, where is a Thumper? Oh, hello. That was a nice quick find. Alright, Onyx. Get that one down. Get that one down. Cool. And it's deleted. Excellent. And we are doing the right thing, aren't we? Alright, off we go. So if I don't do one, when I do it, I don't get all the ones I had missed in the same week. Correct. Once they're gone, they're gone. You either do it in a week, Choconica, or you don't. If you don't do it, the mission doesn't move on. The objectives might update. However DE set that up or not, I'm not sure. But the mission itself doesn't change unless you did the Carl mission in the previous week. If you don't do it, doesn't change. That's it. GG, Onyx. Alrighty, there we go. Back to the bounty board, back to the start, and off we go again. Oh, you hadn't done it this week, Leggy? Well, there we are.
Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
Let's try again to get this blueprint. Let's try again.
The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable
It'll be
as
somewhere around here.
possible. I need you to recover a Grenier drone so that I can access its logs.
Oh no, that's a ship spawning in. Not what I'm looking for. Thumper, Thumper. Where is the Thumper? Is it spawning over here? Do I know a workaround for the usage bug in Arsenal for modular weapons? No. If you're talking about in your profile how the usage just doesn't seem to match up with how much you have actually used it, that's because it doesn't match up. And that's
We can no longer
all you get.
complete our objective. I will let Conti know we failed.
Yeah. There's no fix for it. D just needs to fix that one themselves. Alright, 2 legs down. 3 legs down. And it's deleted. Let's see. Do we get it this time? Karudo blueprint. There we go. There we go. Onyx. That's unfortunate, my dude. The one after you leave. The one immediately after you leave. The game just did not want you to have it. RNG. Some win, some lose. Do Nama bounties would guarantee the correct thumper spawn? I mean, we already had the right thumper spawning by just tapping the tier 5. Alright. Who are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Why are we waiting on? Oh, they didn't find the blueprint. Alright. Yeah, it's one you have to physically pick up. I didn't realize they couldn't find the blueprint. Whoops. Ah, GG's. GG's. This is where we learned that to build it, I need like 10,000 Nitane. And an Aram Spinoza part. Just because. Let's see, what do we need to actually build it? As a first success for the stream's topic? Yeah, you're not wrong actually, yeah. That is the first success we've had this entire stream in terms of trying to actually get things I've not already got. Roxium Eshadivar. That's fine, I can build those. That's fine. There we go, yep. We'll give those moments of craft there, shall we? Oh boy. We got a ton of that by killing the thumpers. Yeah, we got a ton of resources as well. Let's just get these crafted up. What's the max length of the dash wire can be? I think it's 100 meters off the top of my head. I think it's 100 meters. This is the stream you came for, guys. This is the stream you came for. Crafting. Yeah. How many still needed weapons have we got this stream? Just the one? Yep, just this one so far, Ladybug. Just this one.
Operator, you have foundry items ready. Claim them now. At your earliest.
And there we go. That gives us the materials. Karudo. Constructed. Right, okay, cool. What's next? What is next? We sort these all by progress. Scroll down. So, Ram Vandal, looking past, most of these are unavailable, 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 unavailable. Lato Vandal, I think is probably going to be unavailable as well. Lega Prism. Ah, Amps. Okay. Amp is an option. Oh, tell us, hey Ken, I love your content. Wish I was as good as maths as you. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Mathematics may not be for everyone, generally speaking. It may not be something that you just naturally kind of figure your way through, but you can always improve if that's what you're looking to do. There are absolutely ways and means to just become more used to it, really. The more you do, the easier it gets. The more you do, the easier it gets. Morga is going to go in the same barrel as Cortege in that, screw that, no. Yeah, Lega Prism is pretty much the thick Quartek. I must have that in my inventory and just not leveled it. Surely the Quartek I have and just didn't get around to leveling. Surely. Yes, okay, cool. It's fine. Whew. K-drives? Never heard of them. What are K-drives? People keep saying this K-drive thing. I'm not sure what you're on about. K-drives don't exist. We've had a look. I've checked through my entire inventory. People say there's K-drives and free mastery in here. I'm not seeing any K-drives. I see Phantasma Prime, Pulmonars, Cortex, Sepulchrum, Cyber, Sicarus Prime, Simulor. Where's the K-drives? Did I not do the Sirocco? Did I not do the Sirocco? I did not do the Sirocco. There we are. That's something I can do as well. But I've already got that. Is there anything else I need to farm here? Stubber. That's going to be in my inventory as well. Just waiting. Sporothrix. I feel like that's going to be another bastard to farm, isn't it? Simulor. Simulor I can do, right? Simulor I can farm. What do I need to do to get the Simulor? What do I need to do to get the Simulor? Acquisition needs 75,000 standing with 7 on Samaris. Well, that is doable, isn't it? That should absolutely be doable. Look at suggestions, please. Look at suggestions. Sorry, look at... This is a Discord. Running first was a suggestion. Most recently, you've added new sound alerts for both Reb and Megan and Wrapped Up Tap. Don't know if it's a possibility. Would you be able to make the fuller sound alert library available for spanners? I can't. No, it's got limited slots. It has got very limited slots. The intent with the sound alerts there is if you want to use those other ones, then you can support the stream and select them through that way. If you choose not to or do not have the funds available to do so, you have some free options available to you. But for starters, I've got limited slots, so I couldn't make the whole library available, and secondly, that's not exactly the way I intend to run the stream now. The stream suggestions. Okay, Chocadika. Work with me here. Work with me here. You're saying suggestions, plus. The stream suggestions. Which suggestions? Or just say the suggestion if you're referring to someone else's suggestion. I'm a little bit lost, I'll be quite honest. It makes it very hard to follow when I'm getting a fraction of a sentence. I don't know, Gorilla. I don't know. When someone doesn't use the full sentence, I just don't know. The stream suggestions doesn't mean. Pick a frame or whatever. Okay, right. You wanted me to look at your pick frame. After the Corridor Farm, use your third most used frame, please. I remember now. Yeah, we got the request from yourself there after that. And pick frame, whatever, gotta go. Okay. Well, sorry we didn't get to that sooner for you, Chocadika. If you've got to go, if you'd like, I can refund you that pick a frame. If you've got to go, I can refund you that one. I hope you understand my confusion. When you say the suggestions, I was never going to get pick a frame from that. Like, there was no way I could possibly guess that one, sorry. Okay, I'll refund it to you then. Fair enough. I'll send you the points back on that one. Alright then, so, to get Simulor, I need the standing with Cephalon Samaris. Let's see where I'm at with the standing with Cephalon Samaris at the moment. 44. So I should be able to get that. I pop down to him. Let me grab a nice sneaky frame. There we go. Does brief respite work for abilities that don't use energy? Nope. No energy, no bonus. You need the energy to get the bonus. Let's head to Samaris and let's go grab a scan target. Fancy Octavia? Thank you. Alright, Samaris, what you got for me? Do you have any targets? My target is a brood mother. Okay. I will perform this.
Even while others are blinded by petty morality.
Whilst he talks, I'm going to bring up on my other screen, where do we find these ones? Synthesis locations, because of course there is a lovely Steam community file for this one, and brood mothers, easiest one I can go to would be Isos on Eris. Perfect, there we are. No idea, Tallow. No idea what you'll do when the supposed mass unban is due on 2035. No idea. Eris, Isos. Ta-da! Activate Invis.
You must find, capture, and extract our target.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter.
Definitely over this way. Cool, cool.
Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
This tile is definitely going to be a bit annoying to follow, but it'll be fine. Yep, still this way. Oh, I see. I'm not the only one who can go invisible around here. Alright. Not gonna happen, he says. Yeah, nah, you got.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the
Alright,
captives
so
at the base. Your part is done here.
is it this way? Oh,
All right, Hunter.
there we are.
I will reward you.
Nice and easy.
Synthesis.
Grab that. And job's a good one. Easy peasy.
An excellent specimen, Hunter. This will advance Sanctuary's goal.
Everything is alert here, so I'm not going to waste my time scanning them because I'll get 1/3 of the usual affinity standing for it. Not worth wasting my time on that. I'll just do the full scans for Samaris here. And then I'll do some normal scanning as well. I'll do that in a stealth mission. And that should get me everything I'm going to need. Right, farming Samaris rep to get the Simulor. I've never actually leveled up the Simulor, never purchased it, because the only way you get the Simulor is by spending 75,000 Samaris standing, and usually speaking, there's better things to spend that stuff on. That's what I'm farming at the moment. So let's do Isos again.
We received intel
Activate
that
metronome,
some
go
operations
in
Find
invisible.
and capture them.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense.
Now these things, oh, they're not actually
Track
alert
it
right
with
now.
the synthesis scanner.
Take a little bit of
Don't let it escape.
Extra standing, don't mind me. They're unaware that I'm here. I will take the bonus. Wait, now they seem aware. How are they aware? Oh, this capture target's right there. That alerts everything. I was gonna say, everything should be fine. I might. Just gonna teabag him for a moment before I do the capture.
Mission complete. The captive has
Right.
been escorted to the extraction point.
Back
well
off.
done.
Alright then, extraction. Somewhere over this way. A juggernaut nearby.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the
Yeah,
death
we'll just
of
ignore that.
infested. Lay low, and it should go away.
Explosive
or
barrel,
end the
apparently
fight
not
to draw
scanned.
it out.
Scan target is over this way. My invis. Still this way. Still this way. Is it? No, not this way. Down around here. Still further.
That's it. It will
Aha.
be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
Has no idea I'm here, so I might not even need to use the
Moved
trap.
on. It's safe to proceed.
Got it. Easy peasy. Boom.
You impress me, Hunter.
Time to scan the
This
Juggernaut?
specimen will be
Nah.
studied for integration into Sanctuary.
Nah, we don't need to scan the Juggernaut. Apparently I can get much more similar standing for Fortuna Steel Path around 250 per target. You know what I could do that's better than 250 at the moment? I can do the few thousand. That's why I'm doing this at the moment, Road 2. It's a few thousand for the Samara's target. Then I'll go on to Steel Path. A couple hundred does not beat having a few thousand here. The other thing is doing this will allow me to get standing above my daily cap, which I absolutely need to do. Now, the Samara scan counts the cap, but the actual submission of it doesn't count the cap. I'm going for the Simulor ISGO. Go for the Simulor.
We received intel that some
Right.
vital to enemy
Hello,
operations is here. Line
go.
them
There
and
we go.
capture them.
10-0. I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
Hey, don't worry about any. I have been playing this game probably a lot longer than you. Don't worry about it, they're at different stages. You can scan these guys. Well, theoretically. Who does this? What was that jumping? Bruh.
Excellent work.
No, it's the normal Simulor I'm getting, ISGO. Normal Simulor.
Done here, 10-0.
And not the hammer, no,
Juggernaut
that's
nearby.
the Helio Core.
Attack when it senses high
I think I already
concentrations of
have.
blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
So I hope I already have it. Yeah, don't worry about it. They're all similarly named. Further this way. Oh, I see. Well, I hope it was a good nap. It sounds like you went into a deep one then. Free up the
The
invis.
Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Hunter.
And there's
I
a
will
target.
reward you should you perform synthesis.
Wait. Bruh. There's something flying in the way. Cool, there we are.
You have completed the synthesis I require.
Lovely stuff. There we go. So that is all out of the way. Now I'll do an Ivara run on a Daro Sedna, and that will get the rest of what I need to get. just wait for that to load. You can get other people's Samaras targets, absolutely any. Downside on that is you have to be within 50 meters of the target capture as it goes through, which means basically letting someone else go find their thing and then go follow them and grab it that way. It's a longer grind. It just is. Instead of doing all that, I can instead just do this myself and not have someone else play the game for me. Which is usually preferable, in my opinion. Usually preferable. Oh, that one of mine is click. Yep, that should all be fine. Deneric. I don't need Deneric, so I'm going to bring, in the case of accidental death, Onairu. How you meaning, Karakop? Well, just how long it's taken me to get this stuff? So I've worked through all of the easy stuff already, you know. That's why we're on the long stuff. This is all the stuff that most people should just look at and go, nah, I'm good. Just have saying, excuse me, do you know if you can use Exalted Weapon as a stat 6 for normal melee? Aside from maybe the Gladiator set, because that thing is really bloody funky, no. Exalted weapons do not benefit your normal weapons in most circumstances, no. Yeah, I've gone through all the easy stuff. You've seen what's left is basically primes, the stupid stuff from, it's at Deimos, and then a couple bits that have really low drop rates or have daily standing limits, so I've just ignored them. Oh, stop holding each other's hands. Oh my god. Bit by bit. One over here. Reason I make sure to scan them all first is because of the stealth affinity, self-scan bonus you get. I want to make sure I've got all the ones here, as if I accidentally, make a load of noise, and get them all alert, I will get less bonus. Now let's pop these all to sleep. I wish I had a way of knowing if I got them all. Oh wow, the timer on that was shorter than I remember. Am I on the right build? Oh no you don't. There we go. Every combination of kit guns? Pass, but I don't have every combination. I did the mathematics for every combination. And then chose the best ones. Okay, Clave doesn't want to strike downwards. Scan you, scan you. I mean, bruh! Try to take a photo here. Thank you. Now die. Much better. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next room of them. That's a you. And you. Any more in this immediate vicinity? Yep, this one. I can probably just do that, they'll die. They'll bleed out. No one will be any the wiser. Yep, none the wiser. Do the same here. Oh, those slash procs are dirty strong. You gotta love those. Those slash procs are dirty strong. And it's completely silent. This is why Glaive Prime is such a powerful weapon. One tap each of them. Yeah, that reached all the way across. Good, good. $400 for the Xmas. Sure, why not? There's one in here I haven't scanned. She's coming through the doorway. Hello, and good night. Good night. I don't need to get the stealth kills. I just need to make it where I get them all before alerting anyone, so I get the full scan bonus. That's all I'm needing. Okay, yeah, sure. Walk around the corner twice. Yeah, if you want to get the most out of Glaive, going for the 12 times combo approach will give you absurd amounts of damage, but in the vast majority of cases, a initial combo build is sufficient. Vast majority of cases enough. Oh, daily affiliation reached. There we are. Cool. Let's just kill everything. Hey Raptor, things are doing alright. Hope you're doing well yourself. Where's the other things I can't see? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Good night. And goodbye. Oh. I missed him, but he was already dying. That's fine. One hiding behind the pillar. We can see him on the enemy radar. One up here. Yup. Glaive Prime isn't overpowered at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely not just wading my way through, killing every single one of them like there's nothing to it. Will he bleed out, or will he survive on one tick? Nope, he bled out. Ah. 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 If you don't say BAP at least once in a mission when you're doing it like this, you're doing it wrong. It's just a thing. Can't hide from the exploding frisbee of doom? Yep. Yeah, there is no getting away from this weapon. It is stupid. Just how much it can do.
Significant trauma. Removing the galley.
Steel path mission. Kuva larvaling spawns. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one, thanks. I don't know what it's offering, but I don't need it. Oh, we've got an incoming, what do you call it? Acolyte. Interesting. Is it one of the bad ones? It's Mania. It's one of the annoying ones. Okay. Let's just put him to sleep and then hit him with the Omega Slash Procs. Cool. See, that worked. Have I ever tried stealth scanning in the free roam areas? I haven't, no. I know you can leave whenever, but I'll be honest, the free roam areas mostly annoy me. They just mostly annoy me. Between bugs, spawning issues, enemy attacks well above their level at times. I just tend to avoid them if I can. We were there for the Karudo, but even that was just the Karudo. Man, it was just not that guy's day. You've been selected to be an Xmas candidate. You get all this magical power. Energy leech. How that works, we don't know it. It just does. And then, out of nowhere, an invisible frisbee just tears your face off. And you bleed out on the spot. Don't even get to know how it happened or why. You're just done. That's nasty. That's about Trinity and the energy leech workings. What are you confused on, Innie? What are you confused on about Trinity's energy leech? Or energy vampire, I should say. Decloak. Oh, Trinity, you might know about the Energy Leech. Okay, I get you, I get you. I get you. Alright, one more kill. There we go. Let's get out of this mission.
On the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Rather than hopping from spot to spot, I can just do that. Also, fun fact, that just makes the power faster. There we go. So that'll give all of the standing. Yep, 75k. There we are. Wow, I didn't actually need to go over the cap. Huh, I thought I would have needed the extra over the cap, but apparently not. Just about made it. I'll still turn in the extra, obviously. There's no point not turning it in. Okie dokie. So we'll head on down to Samaris. That is not the fastest way to do it. The fastest way to get Samaris, open up the standing tab, go to Samaris, visit, enter. Because that'll drop us right next to him. Don't need to think about where relays are, don't have to navigate to one on navigation, none of that lot. Bop, in. Onyx, if you're looking for the specs, exclamation mark specs.
You are a true hunter.
Emphasis complete. There we go.
When it is the specimen who gives all to the sanctuary, I find it best to discard.
Words of half passable wisdom. But thank you, Samaris, for giving me the extra standing. Alright. Simulor. There we are. I need an Argon Crystal. Excellent. That's easy to get. Video core. Yeah, I've mastered that one, so it's just this one I need. Lovely jubbly.
May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures.
You're very welcome, Malicitos. This game is full of little tidbits like that. They just slip past you. For anyone else who's missed that, by the way, with the mining laser that you can use, whilst you're aimed and looking at something, if you middle mouse click or use your secondary fire button on console, it will zoom in the mining laser to make it easier to do what you're doing. Can you get Xmas in Simulacrum? Yeah, you can spawn Xmas in the Simulacrum. You can absolutely do that. If you ever wonder why I might include some seemingly basic details into my guides, really drilling down to the basics. First of all, is that Infra 420 TT? I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. All the same, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper, my dude. If it's saying love your content, yeah, appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the content, and welcome into the Twitch channel as well. Hope you enjoy your time whilst you're here. Yeah, with regards to the basics, when I include the basics in videos, if it's something you already know, just remember at some point you had to learn that to already know it. There are people that don't just come across these bits and pieces, don't have clanmates that point them out haphazardly to you. I fill in the gaps which Dean leaves behind. And some of those are really basic ones, like, hey, did you know there is a zoom button on your mining laser? Could have done with having that on the UI. Alright, so let's go get an Argon Crystal. We've got something that needs one Argon Crystal, so let's do that nice and quickly. Alright then, let's pop into here. Oh, hello, first of all. Firefly Story, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime as well. Just like Infra right there and then. Thank you very much to the both of you. Firefly Story, enjoy your lovely blue badge, your emotes to go with it, your access to Supporter T-Lounge over on the Discord, and of course, your ad-free viewing here on Twitch. No more of those ads for you. Appreciate it. Those of you who are not on the Discord, by the way, or if you are a subscriber but you haven't headed over to the Discord, connect up your accounts, you'll get access to a supporter tea lounge there. That's where it's just even more behind the scenes. Basically it's a premium private channel on the Discord. I mean, it has what you'd expect to see over there. On top of that, that includes the votes for Friday streams. Oh, look, an Iron Crystal. Right, I'm done. That includes the votes on Friday streams. We'll put those votes up. So yeah, if you want to literally have a say in the content available here on the stream that you are subscribing to, support a tea lounge on Discord. That's where you want to be. And Karakop has very kindly linked the Discord for you. There we are, 1 Argon Crystal, very effortlessly acquired because Limbo can pop crates like crazy. I know that Zaku can do similar, I prefer using Limbo. Limbo doesn't have as often a use in my arsenal, so it's a good one. And that's it. Minute and 24 seconds, Argon Crystal acquired. The most important thing the game can say about me is the fact that I popped crates there. Easy peasy. You could say easy cheesy. Alright then, Simulor, let's get that one building as well. I managed to get 2 weapons today, chat. Oh, there's a big lens. I managed to get 2 weapons today. There we go, let's get that one building. Lovely, lovely. Apparently if you search Sim, you also get Kortak and Brak. Go figure. Go figure. Yeah, effect intensity in this game is weird. It's all over the place in terms of how it operates, because it affects so many things. It'll affect stuff that you really don't need to care about, like your teammate visual effects. But then it will also affect things such as the mark from, what's it called? The mecha set. So that's the Kubros and Predacytes can use the mecha set. I did a whole video on how to turn your Kubro into a nuke. That mark above enemies' heads is affected by the effect intensity. As is, for example, the glow on Vitaplast in the Zaraman missions. So if you have your effects turned down there, so you can see the mission when someone comes in with the Mirage Exceltra approach, or something similar to that. If you have your effects turned down, suddenly Vitaplast is now blending in with the scenery. It's a bit of a pain. It is a bit of a pain there, chat. Okay, we're not going to get time to do a whole ass another weapon, but I can remind you guys very quickly, we have still got the Flat raffle running today, so if you want to get yourself a chance to win some platinum, !ticket is all you need to type into the chat. Any platform can win it, so I'll give you guys a moment to grab yourself some tickets there. 1 ticket per person, doesn't matter whether you're a subscriber or not, doesn't even matter if you're a follower. If you're here on the channel, you have access to the ability to type in, so you've not been banned, you can grab a ticket. It's open to all of y'all. This is always the point where the entire chat just becomes tickets and the occasional comment on people have learned they can type ticket. Always happens every time I remind you all of this, but you know, that's how it goes. If I don't announce it, people don't read stream titles. They get to the bit where it says exclamation mark, and that's it. Vanishes. Just completely vanishes. Yeah, I know I've got some weapons here that are showing as non-master, but I don't actually need to farm them because, I'll be honest, chat, I've been a bit lazy. I have been a little bit lazy. If I sort this by rank, down here I've got Tigris Prime has been formed, so that's fine. I've got Kortak, I've got Latron Prime, these have been formed. I've got the Ambassador still to finish leveling. I've obviously got 10 hit and Kuva weapons, which I haven't fully gone through. If I do the same over here, we see that I've got the Zymos and the Stubber and the Sepulchrum to go through. Hystrix Prime, Compressor, those ones I've partially done but not finished. There's probably some melees as well. Knowing me, there's probably some melees. Yep, there we are. Pulmonars, that one needs doing. Karatanos, that one needs finishing. I'll get around to them. I'll get around to those ones, chat. I think there's even, if I go into heavy weapons or arc weapons, just in case. Rank, yep. Kuva Ianga, Kuva Gratler, I've got to finish those off as well. So I'll get there. 250 plat for those. Yikes, that is not cheap. They really want you to buy those, don't they? They really do want you to buy those. Yeah, no, Wolf Sledge, I'm just not farming that one. The farm on the Wolf Sledge is just not happening. Much like a lot of things here today, chat, I'll be quite honest with you. A lot of things here. Looking at some of the primes I've not done, I wonder if it might just be worthwhile buying out all of these. I've got, what's it? Vectis Prime, Spirit Prime, Soma Prime, Sicarus Prime. I think I've got parts for most of these anyway. I just haven't finished the sets. Nami Scala Prime I know is an expensive one because of how powerful it is. Jewel Keres Prime, isn't that Korra's? Why haven't I got Jewel Keres Prime? I thought that was Korra's. Huh, apparently I've been sleeping on that one. How do you level up arch guns and arch melees efficiently? For the arch guns, what you can do is you can slap them onto your necromech, even if they haven't got a what do you call it? Gravimag? Yeah, Gravimag. So as long as you just got the arch gun, it can go onto your necromech, and then you can level it by using it in a necromech eligible mission. For example, if you do the survival missions in Corpus Railjack, you can level it up there, which is wonderful. Necromech just bypasses that requirement that you would have for a heavy weapon. God, that is a big gun in it. For the melees, your option is to go to Steel Path. Probably Mobile Defense would be the one to go for. Steel Path, Mobile Defense, Arcwing, and then just melee things. Or, alternatively, you go to Steel Path, Mobile Defense, and use your guns, and have an ally level up your melee by them using their gun as well. That's pretty much it. Leveling up the melee is... It's not ideal. It's just not ideal. And you're saying shouldn't be a big problem thanks to Prime Resurgence. Well, that's the thing. It's got to rotate around. Here's the thing with Prime Resurgence. Before we wrap up, I do want to cover that one there. Because whilst DE have brought it around as a way to improve the rate things come around, let's have a look at this. If I just bring up the list of Warframes real quickly. Make sure that's onto your screens. Now it is. Flashbang, by the way. So we'll bring this up onto here. All the ones which have a yellow star on them, they have a prime. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, doesn't count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 of them. Okay? 36 primes, not counting Excalibur. With those 36, 7 of them are always available at any given time. It rotates around, but it's the 7 most recent ones. They are the standard primes. So that leaves the other 29 of them. 2 of them are available over in Railjack, that is Valkyr and... Is it Valkyr and Saren? Is it Valkyr and Saren? That doesn't sound right in my head. Valkyr and Saren. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's Valkyr and Saren. No, Valkyr and Nyx. Valkyr and Nyx, thank you. Right, yeah. I thought it wasn't right in my head. Actually, I didn't say yeah. Valkyr and Nyx. Yeah, Saren separate. I was talking about the Railjack ones, actually. I could see the confusion. So yeah, there's another 2 over there, and they're always available. They sometimes get added into Resurgence, which I think, honestly, is a terrible idea. Taking up a Resurgence slot or Prime Vault slot for a frame that's available elsewhere is just poor, frankly. I don't like it, but do you do it? So, 36 primes, 7 of them normally available, 29 left to go, 2 of them always available in Railjack, 27. With 27 other primes currently, and every few months that's going to go up by 1. That means that at 2 primes at a time, of those 27, that's going to be a, 14-month turnaround? A month a pop? And as I say, by that point, even more are going to be added into the cycle. So over a year turnaround at a month per pair. It used to be 3 months per pair, now it's a month per pair. That's still a long turnaround. If something has just gone out of Prime Resurgence and someone starts the game or wants to get that thing, well, tough. You either buy it from someone else or it's going to take at least a year to come around. And I say at least a year because that assumes he does do the turnaround per month. They're unlikely to do less than a month, but they are likely to do more than a month to line things up to update cycles. It's not the 1st of November it switches. So when you bear that in mind, it's still pretty slow to roll these things around. It is still pretty slow to roll these things around. And it's going to get slower as, again, more primes are introduced. But I understand from their side as well, they've got the financial aspect to consider. Primes drive a lot of platinum purchases, and primes drive the prime vaulted packs. through Regal Ire. So financially for them, it matters a lot too. And we should care about the finances for the game. We don't have to care and figure out the numbers and try to figure out how it's got to work for them, but we should care at least in that recognizing when certain decisions are made to allow the game to continue to exist, which is fair. It's just unfortunate that the way they do that is effectively locking out access to content in that manner. But I suppose any game has to lock out something paid, because otherwise how are they going to make their money? Something's got to be locked out. That's how it go. Anyway, enough on that for now, chat. I think it's about time we do that platinum giveaway. Everyone who's going to get a ticket has got a ticket, so I'm just going to close that straight away. If you didn't grab yourselves a ticket, I literally mentioned it just minutes ago. So that means either you didn't listen to me or you've only just arrived, in which case, well, you had 3 hours to get here. I don't care. So that means... Sorry, Blanca, you're too late on that one. Told you. And you're a regular here. You know when it's running. You're a regular. You know when it's running. So, and I can't reopen it. The winner today, then, out of those who did enter within the last 3 hours and a few minutes, for that platinum giveaway is that Simrian89? Simrian or Kimrian? Could be either. Might be Welsh. Is that Welsh? Could be Welsh, but I'm going to say Simrian for now, until you tell me otherwise. Simrian89, congratulations. You are the winner of today's platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch in a few minutes to get a hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sent on over to you. Congratulations on that one there. Carl saying, always be hydrated, chat, and Ken, while I'm away, that's an order. Thank you, Karacop. I'll try and remember. Here's one just now for you. As a bonus, Karacop. Here we are. Pronounced Simrian. Okay, Simrian. I will probably forget that. But Simrian, congratulations. As I say, I'll contact you here on Twitch in just a few minutes. Or if you want to send me a message with your Warframe username and platform, I'll just skip it straight through on that one. Make sure you DM me that. Everyone else, though. Well, actually, everyone. Simrian as well. You're allowed to join on this bit too. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to be heading on over to another part of the Warframe community now. So don't you go anywhere. Let's see. Who can we raid today? Who can we raid today? That is the interesting question. The interesting answer is I don't know. Let's have a look. Who is available to raid? How do you do that? All right, Simrian, you just make sure you keep your Twitch open. I'll send you a message in a few minutes. You'll see it pop up at the bottom of your Twitch, or if you're on mobile, I'm hoping it'll pop up somewhere. I'll send you a message in a few minutes. You'll be able to reply to it. Should be clear as day. I've not had anyone so far tell me they couldn't find the message. Not sure how they would tell me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, let's see. Who are we going to raid on over to today? Oh, well, let's see. Who is actually streaming? The next stream down is nearly a third of the viewers. Where is everyone? Also, I don't know that language, so let's see. What's the language I can actually speak, Twitch? Why does Twitch keep forgetting I speak English? And only English. And maybe a little bit of sarcasm. Just a bit. I don't know who we're going to raid today, actually, chat. I don't recognise most of these names. Who are we thinking? Who are we thinking today? We could... You know what? If I don't recognise the names, let's scroll down. Let's break someone's mind, chat. Let's raid someone who has no idea a raid is ever going to come their way. Let's go to someone who may be on their way to affiliate, who is just doing it for a little bit of fun, who has absolutely no idea they're about to get the full weight of this channel behind them. We are going to head on over to a stream that has absolutely no idea this is going to happen, and that's going to be the best bit of it. So let me make sure Twitch once again remembers I only speak English, so let's find an English-speaking stream of as few viewers as we can find, while still being a reasonable quality stream. I'd like to give you guys quality, whilst we break someone's mind. Division Raider, new, MRA. Oh, welcome to the game then. That is very new. I know what streamer's sarcasm stat would be? I'm British, so it's at least 20. At least 20. And that's out of 10. I don't know. We're going to rate as... here we are. First timer with a camera. Okay. Over in the US, they won't be ending their stream right now. That's what we're looking for. I'm just going to check in and make sure there's not anything horrible. Oh, no. Oh, they've got a really low level vault. This is a new player. This is a new player. They have absolutely no idea what is going to happen here. This is wonderful. So, let's do this. Let's go break someone's mind. Let's head on over to this streamer. They have 3 viewers at the moment. They are currently messing around with a vault scanner. All the basics. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. All right, chat. I'll see you over there. And I'll see you again on Wednesday for some more good old Warframe. Until then, have a very good one. And behave. Bye.